Welcome, Wildcat fans. I'm Cindy McCarthy, and I'm once again joined tonight by Cody Ratliff. We're broadcasting live from Wyoming, Iowa, home of the Midland Golden Eagles.
Also home of Cindy McCarthy. Now, I'm going to bring this up quick because we got a few minutes here. This is what I appreciate about Cindy McCarthy, and I think everybody else can get on board with it. Now, she went to school here. She's in their trophy case for multiple things, state basketball, school record for 400 hurdles. She was an athlete, unlike, many people we know. But, the 22 years, I don't know if it's 22. Is it 22 you've been at Central City? It's pretty close to that.
Probably 23 or 24.
Okay, maybe. Well, I'm not a math teacher. So 23, 24 years, you completely forget about your alma mater and you bleed black and gold. That's awesome. And I think most people are always like.
Red and black, you mean?
Or black and gold, yeah. Red and black, jeez. Black and gold's what they are. You no longer bleed black and gold. Most people are like, they got that sensitive spot in their heart for their alma mater. And, on the way in, you're like, oh, I hate this place. I hope we kill them. That's my favorite thing about competitive Cindy McCarthy.
Yeah.
She doesn't care where she's from. She wants the Wildcats to win.
That's right. Wildcats and the Hawks.
Yep.
So I do kind of bleed black and gold, just not Midland Eagle black and gold anymore. So.
That was a Freudian slip, I think. Just the
yeah,
wrong.
because you're thinking Hawks.
Yeah, I was thinking Hawks, but not these Eagles.
All right, so we are getting ready here for the coin flip. And before we get started here, just kind of talk about Central City Wildcats coming in tonight's game, 5-3, playoffs on the horizon. And Midland coming in at 1-6. I looked up; they won their first game of the year. They went. They beat English Valley 19-14. So they won their first game, and they haven't won since. So
yeah, they're playing with only 3 seniors out there. That's tough to
do.
Young team at the varsity level.
Yeah. We're not going to spend a bunch of time on stats with these guys, but just the name you're going to probably hearing a lot is Anthony Harrington. He's leading them in passing, 63 for 144 for 780 yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 picks.
And word on the street is he can throw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball.
Oh, wow.
So he's quite the baseball player. And
then he's leading them in carries, obviously, 90 carries for 452 yards and 4 touchdowns. And Dane Ballou, you're going to hear, he's their second leading rusher, but he's their leading tackler on defense, so you'll probably hear that name a little bit from Midland. And then Tyler Gott is their leading receiver, 29 catches for 444 yards and 6 touchdowns. And the funny thing is if you add up their total yards, 400, I'm not a math teacher either, but 800, they got about 896 yards, and then 800 and 700 is about 1,500 yards. Matt Klosterman in rushing probably has more yards than those 3 stats.
Yeah, last time I looked, it was like 2,500.
Yeah, and we're having a little connectivity thing, so I'm not going to go push our luck any further here. So I did have it. I should have looked up, but I was thinking we'd have it. But yeah, Matt's got he's getting close to 2,000 yards. We talked about that last week, I think. So anyway,
Midland's going to kick off to the Wildcats here. Matt Klosterman's deep. He's got Max Arthur in front of him, Caleb Walker, Nolan Gates, Kinnick Weiss, and looks like we got a new guy up front here. Well, not really new, but Max Recker's up front.
He's been in and out of the kickoff team. He had a
big play early in the year.
Was that Springville when he?
I think it was Springville.
Yeah, had an onside kick, and we weren't really ready for it.
All right, there goes the kickoff. Matt Klosterman's going to field it at the 5. He's across the 15.
Touchdown.
No, he's going to get caught, but still running. He's going to reverse the field now, and he hands off to Nolan Gates. Now Gates has got it. He's across the 40, 35, 30.
Touchdown.
He's going to score.
So Matt Klosterman takes the kick at about the 10-yard line, 5-yard line.
It's going to look great on the highlight film, but not what we worked on.
I thought Matt had it there. There was a huge gap.
Matt got wrapped up, and he turned and saw Nolan just stand there and handed him the ball.
And then Nolan's probably the fastest guy on the team besides Josh Lindsay.
Well, I think Nolan's the fastest guy on the team, period.
Right, and oh, my gosh, look at the sun over there, or the moon. Look at that. That's beautiful.
Oh,
I think
full
it's
moon.
a full moon
Yeah,
or
yeah,
just
yeah.
after the full moon. It's orange. It's a perfect night. We were just talking about feels like finally football weather. The lights are on
In
at the start of the game.
19 seconds in. That was a 19-second play. How does that even happen?
I don't know. And so we give it to Brandon Hennick, and he's
I
going to.
don't think he got in.
Yeah, he didn't get
Nope.
in.
6-0, 19 seconds in.
Yeah. I have to write this down. We still are trying to catch our breath here, and we already scored.
Yeah, it might not be the last one of those kind of drives either.
Yeah.
Matt really only had one guy to beat, and
I
he
know. And he turned around.
Yeah, he tried to reverse the field right into the rest of them and handed it off about the, 40. It was right in front of us, so 38
about
yard
30.
line.
Yeah, 30.
And Nolan did the rest.
Nah, that's crazy.
That is pretty
Heads
crazy.
up to Matt.
Yeah, it's kind of like
yeah.
the Hawkeyes did that. Remember when, what was it? The old
Tyler
fullback.
Sash to.
Well, that was actually it worked. I was thinking of
that was off of interception.
that was Micah Hyde and Tyler Sash.
No, Sash to Hyde.
Or
and
Sash,
Hyde,
yeah.
Hyde took it in for the touchdown. Who you were thinking of fullback?
I was thinking didn't Brady Ross was gonna get wrapped up and he pitched it to a running back
I don't
and
remember
it
that.
was it didn't work so well.
Chris Hansen with the
kickoff out of bounds.
Chris Hansen with the kickoff out of bounds, and the interesting thing, and I'm not tattling, but Chris has been out all this week for cross country practice. Every day I see Chris
kicking field goals,
working on his field goals.
Yep.
I guess maybe instead of field goals, he needs to work on his kickoff. But no, he's been out there working hard.
Well, maybe he wasn't ready to kick off. We won the
yeah,
kickoff,
he wasn't.
so
He probably hasn't loosened up. He hasn't gotten to do anything. So Chris kicks it out of bounds, and it looks like they're just gonna.
Looks like they're gonna take it at the 30 or 25.
Yeah, they're just gonna say we'll just take it.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
that's not a bad idea. 25-yard line.
25-yard line in this
game.
game.
What are you gonna get? Are you guaranteed to get better? And Chris actually has been kicking it off. He's got a couple touchbacks, and he normally gets it down between the 10 and the 5-yard line. So.
Yeah, I really think it's kind of cool. He's just not warmed up because he wasn't ready to kick.
Right.
Who would be 19 seconds in when you win the toss?
So the Wildcats are going to be on defense here, and we've got where's my sheet of paper at here? I'm assuming we've got what number is Harrington? So I'm going to be calling it number 2. And then Dane Belton, the other kid that we've been talking about, is number 6. Okay, Harrington goes into to the center here and shotgun. They've got 2 receivers.
How's this not delay a game?
To the right, and
what is going?
I don't know. They're trying to he's going to go back and he's going to throw, and he hits Cale Kress, a senior, number 7.
I think Kress is their leading receiver.
No, it's Gaunt, but he could be one of them.
Maybe.
It was Gaunt who has the most receptions, but there were a couple other kids with 15 and 17. So anyway, Wildcats, it looks like Midland wants to turn into the new Easton Valley.
Yeah, no huddle. I'll call it from the.
They've obviously.
I don't think you want to speed it up against the Wildcats.
Yeah, Harrington's thrown the ball 144 times, so they've got receiver split to the left this time. Harrington's looking to the left. He's going to throw it out there to Kress again, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds by Gates.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a first down.
Max Arthur had the first tackle there on that initial play. Did a nice job trying to rip the ball out. I thought he was going to be able to get that out of there, but didn't quite get enough of his paw on it, but still made the tackle. So first down from the 40.
Yep, right at midfield. So two passes, two first downs, I think. So Wildcats are going to have to figure out that little picky pass. Now they're going to go back to the 2 receivers split to the right. And Harrington's in the backfield. He's going to toss it up to 7, and he runs right by Josh Lindsay. And I'm not sure how Josh wasn't ready for that. And there's Kress.
The little wheel got beat on the wheel route. He came up on the.
And the ball's going to be spotted at the 5-yard line, not the defense that we wanted here by the Wildcats.
No, it wouldn't be a Midland game, if a game at this field if it wasn't 60 points in the first quarter.
Yeah. And so
all the way down to the Wildcat 5.
Yeah. 3 passes, and they've went from their 25 down to our 5. And now they're going to go ahead and bring in Corbin Eganhouse, and he was the quarterback, and he handed it off. Or no, handed it off to Belton. Oh, no, he kept it. I'm sorry.
No, it was a handoff,
Oh,
so
was
they must
it?
have switched spots.
Oh.
But we had him wrapped up, and then we tried to strip it again and let go of him, and he gained 2 yards. So they're inside the 3 now.
Yep, down at the 3.
Should have been almost a loss for the play.
So now they have. Now this time they have Eganhouse in the. Yeah, they have him in the shotgun. They have Harrington and Belton, and Eganhouse hands it off to Dane Belton, and right there, who is that?
All of them, the whole
That
Wildcat
was,
line. Probably
Matt-
Colton Brown.
Matt Klosterman. Yep.
Colton Brown, Max Arthur, all three of them met him in the hole and picked up a couple inches.
Yep.
3rd and short. 3rd and goal from
Third
the
and goal.
2.
Just inside the 3-yard line. Yeah, the 2.5. So again, they're going to go with Harrington kind of flared out, and then they've got Belton in the backfield along with Eganhouse, and now
timeout.
There's a timeout. Timeout. Midland. So we probably need to give a shout out. Do you have the lines? I thought I had some stuff organized here. We're kind of cramped.
Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of the Central City Wildcat sports. At Heartland Bank, we recognize more than ever the need to support local customers and organizations in our communities. As your community bank, we're here for you.
All right. Shout out to next.
Boy, what a long drive. It's been almost a minute and a half.
Yeah. Heartland Bank, we appreciate their sponsorship. So anyway, just kind of, we've got some stuff on the line here, and it's always deceiving when we're 5-3 playing game 1, team 1-6, don't have anything to play for. It's senior night, I guess, and you just kind of hope that, and we have a lot to play for because we talked about we need to win by 17 points. That'll help us.
Yeah, we're currently hosting next week.
If we can do that, so. We have a lot to play for, so hopefully the Wildcats can, we've got off to a good start, so let's see what our defense can do. So Eagles are going to go with Eganhouse under center, and they're going to go in the I formation, and they're going to hand it to Harrington, and he walks in untouched. And so that was too easy there.
Yep.
So that's going to make it 6-6 right now. Wildcats in Midland. And they're probably gonna. No, are they gonna? Looks like they're gonna actually gonna kick.
Yeah, I think they got a pretty good kicker. I feel like I looked at that.
And
good. So Cats are down, 7-6 after.
Yep.
Oh, what do we got? 9:23 to go in the first quarter.
Yep. So Wildcats need to haven't even played offense yet, but we need to come out and kind of get things going here defensively. That was way too easy for the Wildcat or for the
Eagles had that 40-yard wheel route. And
I
mean, the Cats were in a pass defense. I don't think it's a surprise to anybody that Midland was going to try to throw the ball with Harrington in the backfield. And
right.
We just got to get the offense rolling here. It's funny.
I can't imagine that isn't anything that we haven't seen. They hadn't seen on film. So
yeah,
hopefully we can get that figured out.
No huddle.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
So Midland's going to be kicking off. Looks like Anthony Harrington's doing their kickoff, and he's got to squib it. And there's Max Recker. We were just talking about him.
Said he had a big play in the
yeah, he'd been on
game.
The kickoff teams and against Springville it was a team where we needed to get. I mean,
yeah, it was a play that mattered.
Didn't think they'd be doing an onside kick, and Max obviously isn't on the hands team, and he was he got a big play.
He's 2 for 2 on the year.
And no, because remember then another game it hit him, and we were like, Max, what's going on? But then he fell on it. So he's 3 for 3. Kick it to Max.
Kick it to Max.
All right, so Wildcats are going to have the ball on their own 38-yard line. You got it?
Yep. There's the snap. It's going to be a keep by Klosterman. He's got 6-7 yards here as he's brought to the ground.
Kind of went on that short side, and he kind of ran out of room over here.
Oh, a sideline warning on the Eagles, huh?
Wow.
Interesting. That's a Must have bumped an official.
Yeah.
I didn't see the flag. They're so close. They got the. I
Yeah.
couldn't see the flag, but
we had that hit us. Remember?
we did.
Against
Had a
somebody and
touchdown called back.
Had a touchdown called back. So Matt picks up probably about 6,
Yep.
maybe 5 here. So second down.
All right, Cash Weber checks in, and Caleb Walker's in the backfield with Klosterman. Ooh,
Cash is actually
a little different look
out.
here. Max Arthur split out to the left. Kinnick Weiss, Cash
Oh,
Weber
yeah.
out wide. Walker's looking to pass. He's got a guy downfield, but he
Jesus
overthrows him.
Christ. Well, last week he underthrew every single one of his passes.
Yeah, that one was a.
And that time he just
He launched
like
that. He had Max Arthur,
yeah, a little bit, but
not sure.
You got to put some air under it there.
Well, I'm not sure with the way he kind of scrambled there a little bit, if it didn't throw Max off his route or what happened there, but it's hard to see the whole field here when I can only see from the 30-yard line.
Next year, you know what we're going to do?
Stick our heads out every
We're
window.
going to do a tour of the press boxes.
Just take with the spot we want.
And we're going to take some pictures of every press box that we have to go in our views so people can see.
Yeah.
And
We probably just need to start videoing this.
And then now there's going to
is that going to be a false start on the Wildcats?
Well, not what we were just talking about on the way down, how the Wildcats, it should only.
So it's going to take it back to the original line of scrimmage, make it 3rd and 10.
We were just talking about how penalties that Wildcats had really been doing a better job of, have been doing a lot better job of penalties.
There goes Klosterman. He had Lindsay in motion. He's going to break it outside, and he's going to get the first down. And if he can stay on his – they tripped him up, and he stepped out of bounds, they said.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see a review on that.
Coach,
nice play by Matt.
I don't think our sideline liked that call. But first
at least
down.
they didn't call a penalty and moves back 20 yards.
That's true.
So Wildcats
get the first down inside the 33-yard line of the Eagles.
So if you're just joining us, it's 7-6. Eagles are up. It's 8:35 left to go here in the first quarter.
This is our first offensive series. We scored on the opening kickoff. And then the Eagles scored on their first drive, and now it's back to Wildcat football. Lindsay's going to go in motion. Klosterman's going to follow him.
Maybe
He's
going to
get hit at the line. Yeah, he got hit at the line of scrimmage because the motion guy and nobody out front hit the DN. We ran a sweep, and we let the DN go.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
Now the Cats are going to take a timeout. Hopefully.
They're going to yell and not yell. But
hopefully we can get to some of our bread and butter.
Yeah. Maybe we can have another shout out to Heartland Bank.
Unleash the power of more with more for you checking from Heartland Bank. You'll get 24-hour roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, access to thousands of coupons, deals, and more for free.
All right.
Heartland Bank. All right. 8:23 to go in the first quarter. So much going on in these first couple of minutes, Garth.
Yeah.
Saw the play of the year that probably shouldn't have happened, but it happened.
And then we gave up defensively. You know, and we kind of started touching on this. You know, we're coming in playoffs. I mean, we know we're probably kind of in the playoffs. I guess we have to win. If we don't win, we're not in, right?
No, we'll be in.
But this is the way
we
you
won't
don't want
host
to limp in. Yeah.
Yeah. If we lose this game, we're going to go play one of the top 5 teams in the state because
and on the road. And you know, this is a great opportunity.
If we win, we're hosting next week. So
and sometimes, you know, it's easy to overlook a team that's 1-6. You just beat a team that beat them by a big amount. So hopefully Wildcats get some stuff figured out here. It looks like they've got Walker in the backfield this time.
There goes Lindsay. He's got blockers out in front.
Go.
Oh, he cuts it back inside and gets inside the 20, so it's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and about 2 for the Cats.
Yep.
From about the 19-yard line of the Eagles.
Yep. So we're definitely in 2-down territory here.
Yep. We're trying to spread them out a little bit. Keeping three receivers out, running a lot of jet motion.
Mm-hmm.
That time we handed it off to the jet guy. We had been just following the jet guy for an extra blocker.
So Dashney hasn't been playing. Dashney's on the sidelines. Is there something up with Dashney?
I don't know. Here's 3 receivers set again. It's going to go to Klosterman. He's going to have the first down.
No, Matt.
Until he ran backwards and fumbled it.
He was down. The official's saying he was down.
Official's pointing to the ground saying he's down.
Matt sometimes needs to know when he can do that, and that wasn't one of the times.
He can't always get cute.
Yeah. He does that a lot when he goes back to pass sometimes, or he gets – and they're running to the short side of the field, and so you're not going to have a lot of options to do that because it just seems like
when you need 2 yards, just get your 2 yards.
Yeah, and he should have just went with it. Luckily, he was down. His arm did go down, and he did pick up a first down. I thought he was going to turn around and go backwards and lose the first down and get tackled for a loss and have to come up with a fourth down. But Wildcats pick up the first down. Ball's going to be 1st and 10 on the
all right, now we're getting heavy here.
16-yard line.
There goes Lindsey. He's going to take the snap. He's got a lot of running room here. There's a first down inside the 5.
Out of bounds.
Yep, gain
Good
of
job by Nolan pulling there after the snap. Had Matt over there.
Yep.
Josh did a really good job of following his blockers.
That was Wildcat football. We looked a little more confident with that run.
For sure.
So now we're at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal from the 5.
Yep, 1st and goal.
You just think here maybe a fullback. We haven't had a fullback
Max
touch yet.
hasn't been back. Oh, here he is now. Yep, we got Max in there.
Now he had his hands on his hips. There goes Klosterman. He's going left.
Nope, they're just not getting
tripped up, and he's going to lose a yard.
Just not getting the blocking out there on the edge
Yeah.
when they're going to that left side there.
Klosterman on the carry.
What's wrong with Daphne?
All right, so Josh Lindsey's going to come in. We'll have Matt Klosterman in the backfield.
Out of all that, he lost 3 yards?
Well, he was fine until he tried to cut back.
Yeah,
and then
so now it's
the problem with doing that. When you get that close, you just got to put your head down and go.
Yep.
And there he goes on the keep.
There it is.
And touchdown.
I think, seriously, every time we've run that play this year,
yeah,
90% of the time we get a touchdown.
Yeah, that's been the same group of guys doing that since middle school. That's
about an 8-yard run right there.
Yep, 8-yard touchdown run for the state's leading rusher.
Yep.
So let's see if we can get this 2-point conversion. 7-12 with 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Either team still yet to turn the ball over. We've been close. We put it on the ground once, but it was called down.
Thank God.
Yeah. There goes Klosterman. He's rolling right. He's looking to pass to Kinnick Weiss. Nothing there.
Oh,
now
there's Josh.
Yeah, get it to Josh. Josh got the 2.
Oh, that's not a flag? Jesus. He tackled him after the –
should be 2 flags here.
After Josh literally caught the ball, then they –
it's either going to be – I mean, they threw it in the end zone. Is it going to be a holding or an illegal man downfield?
It should have been a penalty.
And it should have been a late hit for sure, but they didn't call that one. They're moving the Cats back. We still don't have a call yet. Maybe we'll get one here.
Oh. Illegal.
Yep, illegal man downfield. That's an unfortunate call when you're running a 2-point conversion.
And then Matt didn't hit the initial receiver right away.
Yeah.
Looks like we have Keegan
Kula.
Keegan was impressed with your Heartland Bank read.
Yeah,
it's 14-7, Keegan. Wildcats are up. 6 minutes to go. Actually, it's 12-7. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Wildcats are going for the 2-point conversion.
Now Matt's rolling out. He's got Kinnick, but he's got a guy all over him, so could not hit the receiver.
Yep.
Missed the linebacker on that play. And sometimes you just need to punch it in.
All right, so, so we're 2 touchdowns, no 2-point conversion. So we talked about, like, the importance of knocking. There's 4 points right there. Kind of gives the other team a little bit of a boost when that happens. So hopefully Wildcats can get that sorted out and can get those converted here. So Wildcats up. As I mentioned, 6 minutes to go. It's 12-7, and Wildcats will be kicking off. So Wildcats score on the initial kickoff, and then the Eagles scored on their initial offensive possession, and the Wildcats are able to punch it in on their initial actual offensive, not a kickoff, but actually running an offense. So Wildcats are 2 for 2 let's see if our defense can.
Eagles definitely expected an onside kick here. They got 7 guys up.
And they
with
got
only one.
Caleb, who has been doing the onside kicks, and I'm not sure you want to give these guys an onside kick.
Well,
to be
if
honest,
you're going to give up 40-yard pass plays, you just as well.
Yeah.
And there's
And
the
that-
onside. If we could have moved our feet a little bit faster, we should have had that.
I don't like that call.
Yeah.
I'd say, I don't know. They moved it too easy on us the first time.
Yeah, that's. I don't know.
mean,
I don't know the right call there because if
yeah.
you get it, it's a great
Well,
one.
right,
Like,
but if like they knew, it's like you said though,
yeah,
when Caleb
everybody
comes
saw
in
it
now.
coming.
Here's the thing: if you're going to do that, you got to be able to do it with Chris. You can't bring Caleb in and do onside kicks because you know he has. I mean, that's all he's
Yeah,
done
that's all
is
he's been
onside
doing.
kicks. So you're not really. There's no surprise. I mean, the
Yeah.
last one for them. I mean, we didn't anticipate it and they tried it. So I don't know. If we would have stopped them better on defense, I'd feel better. So they're going to have Harrington in the backfield. They got receiver split. That's kind of been now. He's going to put it and run. And there's, oh, Jesus, you guys. Maybe we should tackle. Brandon Hinnick, let him get by. Cooper McLaughlin and Max Arthur, neither one of them could wrap him up and finally
Yep,
got him
they
pushed,
got him pushed
out of bounds. And, but not after they picked up 15 yards there. And so now it's 1st and 10 on the Wildcat 26-yard line. So, like I said, I don't know about that onside kick. We got to be able to get our defense going here a little bit. I don't know. Nobody seems to know what's wrong. Dashney hasn't been in, so we'll have to see if we can find out what's going on with that. So Midland's going to go ahead, and they're either going with 2 receivers to the left or 2 receivers to the right, and now I think they're going to call a motion, or are they calling timeout? Going to call timeout.
Timeout.
And Midland just used their second timeout of the half.
Yeah.
And we're still in the first quarter with 5:50 to go. 7-12, Wildcats up.
Yeah, I
But,
saw something they didn't like there. So
Midland moved the ball. Had one big scramble, I guess, or a rush. Go ahead and
all right, Heartland Bank, we understand the life is full of changes. We're here to support you at every step of your life's journey with personal and business banking options that fit your lifestyle at hbbank.com. Go Cats. So,
Matt, no, Keegan wants to know if it's a mud bowl.
it is, well,
Not a mud
Keegan, it
bowl.
hasn't rained in 3 months. So they didn't water the field down,
No,
or it looks like it's ever been
It's
watered.
a dust bowl
so
now.
it is between the hashes is nothing but dirt. So
And so
if
we
it
can
did
see,
rain, it would be a mud bowl, but
Yeah.
no, nobody's disappearing today,
and we're seeing it. We
except
can,
for maybe our defensive backfield because we were not there in coverage that first series.
Nope. So again, now they have a motion. First time that they've put a player in motion. Harrington's going to go back to throw. He's looking, and he chucks it up there, and he's got a receiver, and just overthrown. Tyler Gaunt, who I said was their leading in numbers. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Nolan Gates there in the coverage.
It
It
wasn't
would've-
bad coverage.
It wasn't bad coverage. It was
gonna
going to
be a
take
have-
it was going to be a
perfect pass.
perfect pass to get him in
Yeah.
the back of the end zone, and it
Yeah.
was not. So
Mm-hmm.
nothing hurt there. 2nd and 10 still from the 26-yard line of the Cats. Looks like we got Caleb Walker at DN, Braxton Davis, Colton Welton on the line, Kinnick Weiss, Matt Klosterman, Cooper McLaughlin, Gates, and Lindsay.
So again, they're going to throw it up.
Nope.
They've got Gaunt, and he's going to make the
got
catch.
it that time. Touchdown.
And Brandon Hennick and Cooper McLaughlin in on the coverage there. And that's going to be a touchdown.
All right.
So they're going to bring their kicker in.
That gives the Eagles a 13-12 lead, bringing the kicker out for the extra point. Oh,
Ooh.
thought we were going to get
Colton
that
Wilton
one.
almost got that, but off to the right, so it was no good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so
Maybe
it's,
they saw him coming.
yeah, so 13-12, Eagles are up. And here's again, we'd have, if we have our 2-point conversions, we'd be 16-13. So,
Well, you don't mind a little adversity.
Yeah,
We
yep.
should be looking at
we've had things pretty easy the last couple games, so we got to get things going here.
sometimes you need a little reality check.
Yep.
And right now, we're not necessarily turning the ball over and giving them extra possessions. We just aren't
Right.
taking care of 2-point conversions. We're not taking care of
Yeah.
penalties.
Well,
Kind of seeing some of those things that we haven't done in a while are
mhm.
coming back to haunt us. I don't think it's going to hurt us for 4 quarters, I hope.
Hope not.
But you know what? Midland's kind of always been our kryptonite, so we'll see what
For
happens.
some reason.
They seem to always get up for the Wildcats coming to town, and that's been not just 2018 when we had to share a district title with them in the Mud Bowl, but plenty of times over the years.
Yeah.
13-12.
All right, so we got another kickoff. We'll see. Last time they did an onside kick, and this time they're going to do the same thing, and it's going to – wow, you couldn't ask for a better
And
than
they got
that,
it.
And they got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It wasn't
Perfect.
even an onside kick.
No,
they
it
kicked
was
it down
just
to
a
the
squib
25-yard
kick
line,
and-
but instead of diving on it, we tried to pick it up. And
Nolan Gates, I think, ran
Yep.
right over it, and so the Midland's going to have the ball.
man,
First and 10 on their own 20-yard line. Wow, this is not the start that the Wildcats want in this kind of game. One thing is adversity, and the other is just not executing. And again,
that
I
one
think
was
coming into a game, you and I have coached a lot, we've played a lot, and we'll talk about this. So Wildcats are going to come right out here, and they're going to have the ball first and 10 on their own 21-yard line. They're going to have receivers split to the left. Harrington's in the backfield with Belton. Belton's going to block. They're going to throw a little route. Well, there's a nice hit by Nolan.
Nolan.
You can tell he's pissed a little bit, but I
Yep.
don't blame him. Take it out on them. Hopefully he makes a play. That's next time maybe he reads that and gets a pick 6. Because I tell you what, if he gets an interception, nobody's going to stop him over there on that out route.
just a little out route to
Yeah.
the corner, and
He'll have it.
Nolan read it and
Yep.
ate him up, and might remember that the next time he runs an out route
Exactly.
on Nolan's side.
Yeah. So
What a great kick, though. They kicked it down to the 25-yard line. It died right on the hash line, right
I
on
thought
the
it was
side.
going to go out of bounds.
Yeah,
and it
so
just,
did I.
Yeah.
Had a little sideways spin to it, and it just died.
Yep. And Nolan overplayed
There's
it.
the pass to the end zone.
and
No
it's
good.
No good. So it's going to be 3rd down and about 6.
Yeah, this would be a good time for a
Yep.
Wildcat stop after the
After
turnover.
that big play, and see if
just
they
talked about extra possessions
Yeah,
and that kind of
yeah.
stuff. That's a bad one. You
Yep.
can't give them that extra possession.
Yeah, exactly. So 3rd and 6, we'll see what happens. Hopefully the Wildcats can contain. Harrington obviously runs a lot. Looks like he's making a concerted effort to throw the ball. It's not like
Yeah.
he's just dropping back to run.
I think he thinks their best bet is if he can get a one-on-one and throw it to the end zone. And hey, it's worked for him
Yeah.
so far. Why,
so this
why not
time
keep
they're
doing it?
splitting out receivers, two to the right, one to the left, and we've got motion with Gaunt, and here comes the Wildcats with the blitz. Turn around,
Wide open.
and he caught it.
Touchdown.
Oh man, McLaughlin was right there. If he just runs his hands down there, maybe he knocks it out. Now there's going to be a celebration, something here. We've got a flag.
Yeah, I don't think the official knows the.
Kinnick was right by him, but I think that they're going to call maybe a celebration. Personal foul. So the last time that happened,
Touchdown's good
unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah.
on the Eagles.
So they'll do that on the kickoff, I think, which is fine. We'll take it. They'll kick off from about, the 15-yard line? Something like that. It's a 30-yard penalty, so it's going to be a 15-yard line. Don't they kick off from the 30? So they're going to bring their kicker out here. Anthony Herring. Oh yeah, Harrington does the kicking, and they're going at the extra point, and it is good.
So that should put us down 8.
Yep. So
No.
19 to 12 or 20 to 12 with 4:35 left. So Wildcats need to get their heads screwed on here and kind of figure things out a little bit and quit feeling sorry for themselves and play some football.
Yep.
It's just a matter of right now. It's not any Midland's just kind of outplaying us, making the plays and we're not. So.
All right, Cats are going to come out. So
Same.
The kickoff is going to be from the 15.
Yep.
So hopefully.
We'll see what kind of a return we can get or what we can do here.
Looks like we got some hands guys up.
Well, Cash and
I don't think our back guys know that.
Cash and Chris and Max is still out there, and Josh, and then we've got Nolan out there still, and Caleb Walker, and then Max Arthur and Matt Klosterman. So let's see if we can't make something happen positive.
I think it's just assessed on the kickoff. I don't think it's an option.
Yeah.
All right, here's the kick.
And Harrington.
It's a squibber again, and it's
Josh
caught by
takes it.
Josh
Okay.
Lindsay in the front row there. So
that time, if Josh lets it go, it probably goes out of bounds.
Yeah, well,
but you can't. At this point, you can't.
yeah,
You can't do that. So good job by Josh.
I think the
reaching.
Cats probably got reamed a little bit on
Yeah,
the last one, and
not
thought,
being aggressive.
let's get the ball and play football.
So great field position for the Wildcats. They're going to take over 1st and 10 on the Eagles 32. So great field position here. Wildcats just need to play Wildcat football, and we'll be fine.
Lindsay, Arthur, Klosterman are in the backfield. It's a tight set for the Cats. Uneven to the right. There goes Lindsay. He's got a few yards, and now it looks like he's going to only pick up a couple. The hole was there and kind of got caught from behind. A little too patient on that run, but sometimes that patience has really paid off for the Cats when let those linemen get moving and get that separation. But that time the backside D end, or knowing Midland is probably the backside linebacker.
So while we're down to 4 minutes to go here, it's 20-12. Eagles are up.
Same group in the back. Klosterman takes the snap. He's going to run it to the weak side. Now he's going to pass. He's got Weiss, but just over his hands.
Kind of threw a bullet instead of.
Kinnick's still laying down on his back. Not sure what he thinks he's hurt, but he's
Matt kind of
jogging
threw
off.
a bullet up there. If he would have just lofted it a little bit, Kinnick was probably open.
Yeah, he had a step on the defender, but
had a step. So now it's 3rd and 9 here for the Wildcats. Yeah, just it was there, just a little air under the ball.
all right, there's the snap. It's going to be Klosterman. They run counter. He's looking to cut. He hasn't been tackled yet. He's only got about 4. And now he's going to go down, so it's going to be 4th and 5.
Like he lost about 3 yards on that.
He keeps trying to
reverse
spin out of it
Just
and run.
go.
Oh, so he didn't. He only got 3 yards there.
I
So
mean, he had about 5 there, and then he went back. He
didn't
just
realize
needs to go forward and quit trying to do that.
Yeah, when you got 3rd and long, you got 2 plays to get that first down. You don't got to get it in one.
Yeah. It would have been nice to have a couple more yards there. So we're at 3:13 to go here. Wildcats have a big play, 4th and probably 6. Need a first down.
Yep. There's the snap. It's going to be Klosterman up the middle.
Oh,
He's
nice.
got
there
the
we
first
go,
down
Matt.
on that run.
That's
nice
what we're
4th
talking
down
about.
run there.
Just put his head down. Good blocking by the
No dancing
line.
on that one.
Nope.
It was just man on man, and nice job by the 5 guys up front. Looked like Nolan Gates and Colton Welton there on the charge. So first down for the Cats inside the 20. Same group here. Lindsay in the backfield. It's going to Max Arthur this time, and he's got a nice run.
Fullback. It's the first time we've seen that one tonight.
That's Arthur's first touch. He's going to pick up 6.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by the Wildcats.
Gets it inside the 15-yard line.
Going down here, getting close to 2 minutes to go, 20-12.
Cash Weber's going to check in. Midland's got 4 down linemen playing a 4-3-1.
Yep, Wildcats going with the power here.
There's a snap to Weber. He's got a few yards inside
nice
the 5.
Run by Cash.
Still going.
Nice.
He's
picks up a first down there. Cash, nice run by Cash.
Yeah, we'll turn that 2nd and 5 into about a 10 or so yard run.
So is that going to be, looks like 1st and goal for the Wildcats?
Yep, 1st and goal from the 2. So here's that 2-point conversion yardage. See if we can.
We need this touchdown, and we need 2 points.
Hopefully it's something north and south.
Yeah, we need this. Need
And
a
there goes the
touchdown.
Arthur,
And
and he's got to be in. The whole pile's in.
No, they're gonna.
No, they're going to call him
they're
down, huh?
So
So
it's gonna be
second and an inch.
second and an inch.
Boy, I don't know about that one. Looked to me like everybody was in, but maybe the ball wasn't. Maybe he ran with it tucked behind his back pocket.
evidently.
I didn't see it. It goes in this time. He does bounce off the line, but they're going to give it to him that time.
They did it. Yep.
Yep.
So Max, was that Max?
Yep, Max Arthur with the 3-inch touchdown run. Cats needed that one. Hopefully get some motivation behind them so we can tie it up here. 20-18 as the 2-point conversion's coming in this time. I don't think we're going to have our spread formation, and I think we're going to stick with our heavy set. And it's going to be to Klosterman. He's following Josh Lindsay. Great block by Lindsay. You know, he's not going to get anything in the stat book for that, but Josh just laid a heck of a block. That was a nice block there to get the 2-point conversion. 20-20 with 1:12 to go in the quarter. I bet you there's a whole bunch of football games tonight around the state that would love a 20-20 score with a minute left in the game, let alone 3 quarters to play.
All right. It was nice to get that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, that's huge. Tie it up.
Yeah, especially we've left 4 points out there, but granted they missed a extra point, but still.
Yep. Two's more than one, no matter how you count it.
No kidding. So anyway, Wildcats are going to come out here. Got Chris. Looks like Chris Hansen's going to do the kicking duties this time. So I think we're maybe going to give up, or maybe Chris. This would be, I don't think you want to give him a short field right now this time, but not to say that that's something. Chris potentially is going to have to work on if he's going to be their kickers. Chris just a sophomore this year.
Is that Harrington in the backfield?
Number 2. That doesn't look like number 2
I
back
can't
there. It
tell.
looks like he looks bigger, but I wonder if that's 3 or 7.
He's got his
That's
arms
number
crossed
7.
like he's cold. I can't tell who it is.
I think that's that receiver, number 7. So Midland's still not 100% for sure. We're going to kick it deep. Let's see what Chris can do. Oh, nice
Just
little
right
kick.
over the line. It's going to bounce at the 20.
Not very deep, and then there's Christopher making the tackle. I think
Kinnick trying to draw a flop.
I think he just won his first
Emmy?
Oh, well, we'll say his nomination. We'll see if he gets better. He's nominated. I don't know if that's winning, but that's pretty good. Yeah. And the officials are right there. It's funny.
Like just shakes his head like this is not a.
All right, so they're going to go 3 receivers, 1 to the right, 1 to the left, 2 to the right, and then Harrington again is in the backfield. And then they're going to look over and check things out.
Probably a little screen pass out here to the right side.
And
way off.
Then he's going to run. I think that was a designed quarterback
draw.
And Kinnick held his ground and did a good job. And he's laying on the ground again, but no, he's going to get up. And, he's
Probably just need to focus on playing football.
Yeah, no kidding. So good job of Kinnick keeping his position over there.
Yeah, only a gain of 3 there, but could have been more.
I think that was a design quarterback draw. And I think, no, I don't know. They're talking to the officials about something. The thing is, I don't know.
The play clock's not running. Why isn't the play?
That's.
So I think they're going to tell Kinnick he has to exit the game because he was on the ground. And
they blew the whistle. They stopped the clock, but then they started it again. I don't know what they're. The quarterback was talking. I don't know. You said the shot. Well, now it's at 25.
Now it's finally running.
Man, now it's 29 seconds, and now they're saying crank the clock. So we're at 28 seconds, and they've got 2 receivers split to the right. Belton and now they're.
It's got to be a false start, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to give him a.
What are they doing?
Oh my gosh, he didn't have his mouth guard in.
So they stopped.
And then 2 guys moved, and
Yeah.
they called it just a equipment.
Now it's 15 seconds. They've got motion. And it's going to be a handoff to Belton.
Oh, he was wrapped up in the backfield.
And now there's going to be a play come in.
It's almost got to be a
holding.
Face. Well, I don't think they touched anybody.
It's
I think
something
it's
against
a face.
them.
Would have thought that was probably a face mask.
Is it?
I mean, their line didn't block anybody. We had
no.
3 guys.
I think I saw him point that way, but I didn't see what he did.
Their players are backing up. So.
Yeah. So there's 6 seconds here left to go. We're 20-20 in the first quarter. Some wonky stuff just went on that last whole thing.
They're marching them back 10 yards. Never gave us a call, so probably a hold, I guess. But I mean, it was more like maybe a high five as we ran by.
No, he just called it hold.
Oh,
Yep.
finally, after they march it.
Yeah. So they're cranking the clock. So that was probably the last play of the first quarter. So kind of an unusual first quarter, and not maybe the score we thought it would be, but we're back. We're even. It's like the first quarter didn't happen. So
which for the Wildcats is a good thing because it wasn't our best football.
No, it was not. And so you know what? Let's look at kind of what happened, and you can say not our best half of football, and we're back. Now it's just a 3-quarter football game.
Yeah. Well, and we're just doing some things. They're spreading us out and they're throwing up prayers, and they've connected on a couple. That's going to happen. Hopefully, our defensive backs are going to be a little more loosened up here in the second quarter. And
the other thing, you don't know what would happen, but you take away that misplay. I mean, Nolan's had a pretty solid year this year. Of all the people, you don't think Nolan's going to make that play, and there's a touchdown. Not to say, again, that they wouldn't have scored, but chances are, that's our possession.
Yeah, who knows?
We get a score now.
The last time he touched the ball, he had a kickoff return touchdown, and then on a kickoff, he probably tried to scoop it and go score, and then missed it.
We could have some points, and they couldn't. So it is what it is. We've weathered the storm somewhat, I guess, if you want to say. So now it's time for the defense to step up. And it's weird. I don't know, but it's just kind of weird. But anyway, we're getting ready here to start the second quarter. We got motion. We got 2 receivers. Harrington's looking to throw it. No pressure.
Yeah, we got
now
great
he's got
coverage.
some pressure, and there's Brandon Hinnick slows him down, and he's a hard kid to knock out of there. Matt comes over there, and they do get him knocked out of bounds.
Picked up 22 yards.
No.
Yeah, he picked up 12. After the penalty, it was 3rd and 20 or 2nd and 20, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
Their announcer's a little off. There you go, 3rd and 7.
Yeah.
Still the no huddle here, so it's kind of interesting. I would try to slow it down if it were me, but
yeah. So now they're going to throw. Here's the rush, and he's going to go up the middle. He's got the first down, and he splits a couple. And then there's Josh with the tackle right across midfield.
Brought down by Lindsay. Ball on the 38, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 after that penalty, they're able to work their way out of it, kind of on really good coverage, to be honest, downfield. They wanted to throw, and Harrington just was able to scramble and pick up that yardage. So he's looking to throw again, and
that's
nice.
No catch.
That's
that
no
hit
catch.
the ground. That hit the ground.
Come on,
No.
the officials
Has
standing
nobody seen
right
that?
there. There's 3 officials out there, 4 officials. That guy's going to come over and say
He has to say that hit the ground.
Yes, that's incomplete.
If we can see that from behind the play up in the press box.
He's going to give it to him.
No way.
Oh, my God. That is awful. It bounced into his hands. If you see it, the head official has to overrule that guy.
Yeah.
That other guy was behind the play.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's an awful call. So they're going to give him a catch. Picked up.
Of course they would.
4 on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. They got motion. 1 receiver split to the right. They're going to hand off to Belton, and he's tackled by Kinnick Weiss.
He's going to be short of the first down, but not by much, maybe a yard. So
Weiss on the tackle.
we're probably going to get a stop on this play. It'll be 4th and short, but it should have been 4th and 4.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have got those first 4 yards. That was so bad.
That was awful.
We heard the junior high game before this maybe wasn't the best.
Yeah.
So I didn't have high hopes for great things happening. But how do you miss a ball that bounces? Like
Yeah.
we said how dry it is earlier.
Yeah.
The dust kicked
Yeah.
up.
So there's going to be third and short.
Oh, fumble. Get on it.
Oh, nice.
Little got a little
trickery
cutesy,
there,
little cute.
and number 7 was that Kress.
Yeah, I tried a little shovel pass on a
Yeah,
sweep.
Kress dropped it bad, and so recovered, and it's going to be fourth down.
Didn't he lay on it on the 37-yard line? Why is it spotted at the 35? It's not where they fumbled it. It's where they jump on it.
I don't know. I wasn't. I wasn't.
6 extra yards they've gotten here from.
Yeah. So it's going to be 4th and 6 here. So big play for the Wildcats. They're going to split a receiver out to the left, 2 to the right. Gaunt in the. They should call something on that whole mouthpiece thing.
There's the fourth.
Is that
third
timeout?
timeout. Yeah,
Yeah,
so they're out of timeouts.
Yeah, they're out of timeouts for the half.
10 minutes to go in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So 9:29, 20-20, and 9:29 left in the second quarter, and Wildcats.
That was a bad spot, right? Okay, I just want to make sure. Confirmed from the booth car, it was a terrible spot. I don't want to see the replay on the bounce. We saw the dust kick up on the bounce pass. All right. Nice thing about high school sports, I don't know even what this is called, game tracker. We have instant replay in the booth for the coaches on the sideline and all that. So every now and then we get lucky enough. So confirmation from New York, that pass did bounce on the ground. And the fumble was given 3 yards on the spot. So
yeah.
I'm not crazy when I say they have 6 extra yards right now.
Okay, so it's time to complain about officials and the spotting.
Didn't
Perfect.
take long.
We got through the whole first quarter. Now we're into the second quarter. All right, so
there's the pass.
Snap,
Davis
here
get
comes
him.
Braxton. Nice.
Finally, a turnover on downs. No penalties.
Downs.
Don't see any penalties.
Nope.
Wildcat football.
Yeah, Braxton came in on the edge there and pressured, and
I'm going to call it right now. This is where the game turns around and we dominate the rest of the time.
Harrington's pass was high and through the hands of the intended receiver. And so Wildcats, big play by the Wildcat defense. And we've kind of gotten hosed a couple times there. So I guess it's kind of like in basketball when they say ball doesn't lie on bad calls. Yeah,
and
so.
Look, they didn't get a yard, and they moved the football spot.
Yeah. And there goes Matt. And
there
you
goes
know what? Perfect. He gets
He's
a 30.
across the 20,
I'm gonna
10. He's in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Ball don't lie.
Ball
don't
I just
lie.
said that.
Yeah.
I'm going to give him a 31-yard touchdown.
Yeah, that was.
Well, actually, it's better.
How can they turn it over on downs and screw up the spot? The chains are there.
I know.
You don't got to do anything.
I know.
Oh, God. We need to start officiating, Garth.
I know.
Pretty sure I could go out there with a blindfold on and do this job. It's not that difficult.
So what are we going to say? Matt had the ball at our 30-yard line?
Well, I don't know. That's where we snapped it from.
Okay, so we'll say that's a 50-yard.
2-point conversion to Max Arthur is good.
Yes,
nice little pass
Matt,
play to Max out of the backfield.
50-yard TD run. And then who was it? Matt to
Arthur.
Matt to Max.
28-20. Jeepers.
All right, let's go, Wildcats. All right.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's just like, come on. You know, here's the thing. As far as, like, calling the game.
What other job can you do that terrible and not get, like.
The weatherman.
The weather.
The weatherman get blamed for everything.
God. Oh. Good one, Mr. Byers. I won't repeat that one on the air, though.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, word on the street, Dashney's got a little bit of an injury, and I'm assuming they're going to try to get through the game without playing him
makes sense.
Tonight, if they can.
Nothing major, just wants to probably be ready for a game that matters a lot more than this one.
He's dressed and has his helmet. They don't even have it, so he's obviously potentially available. But
yeah, I don't think.
We don't want to play him. So Chris Hansen with the kickoff. And they get it to the outside. And
he's going to go out of bounds about the 38 of the Wildcats. So nice return there.
Yeah, Kinnick did a good job of grabbing onto him and got drugged a little bit, but slowed him down. And then I think Matt Klosterman came over and knocked him out of bounds. So good return, and they're going to be in Wildcat about the same spot that they just.
See if we can get the spot right.
Yeah.
If that goes any, all right.
They're going to give it to Midland here at the Wildcat 38-yard line. So Wildcat defense needs to step up here. Again, it's 28-20. Wildcats 9:06 to go here in the first quarter, or second quarter, I'm sorry. All right, we got 3 receivers. They're going with this receiver.
Center can't do that with the football.
The receivers, oh, that looked like a false start there, but we've got, oh, he's wide open in the middle of the field. Nice play there by, you got to give the quarterback credit on that one. He was flushed
on the
going
run,
to his right, and he came back.
Threw it back to the middle of the field. That's a pretty tough throw, but a gain of 17.
Yep, picks up a first down here for the Eagles. So Wildcats need to stiffen up, figure that out a little bit. And so the ball's going to be spotted on the Wildcat 22-yard line. Again, Midland's going with those 3 receivers, spreading this out. They have 3 linemen, quarterback, and a running back in the backfield. Now, new formation here. Harrington went under the center, and I don't know what that was. And Matt, now that can't be a penalty. He can't help that his helmet comes off.
Well, Matt pulled it off.
So they're, but is that just an automatic person? Oh, they're going to call a face mask?
Yeah, he pulled his helmet off. They had him wrapped like that was almost looked like a design quarterback sneak.
And I don't know what that was.
And Matt came blitzing through the line and
well, here we go with
ripped the quarterback's helmet off.
Yeah.
So what's that going to be? Half the distance to the goal? I don't know where we're at. So
well, Wildcats just get things going, and then we kind of shoot ourselves in the foot. So we'll see what happens.
The announcers helping the officials out because they can't figure out half the distance. Oh, my gosh. Just when you think you've seen it all, Carth.
But look, he didn't put it on the 12.5-yard line. He put it on about the 11.5-yard line, so he just gave him an extra yard.
Yeah, well.
Oh, well.
Math's not their strong suit. They're probably not math teachers either.
Yeah. All right, so we got, again, we're going to go with the receiver split. Harrington's looking over to the right, and they're going to call pass interference on Brandon Hennick because he just had his hands up, didn't know where the ball was.
Yep, did not turn his head looking for the football. And
nope. So Wildcats got the penalty bug going here again a little bit tonight.
Just when I called us, we're going to dominate from here on out. We score on one play, and then we just let them go down the field.
I know. And well, then the thing is they're going down the field on penalties again.
Yeah, 30 yards.
I mean,
30 yards on penalties this series.
Yep.
And they started at 38, so now they're at about the 7.
Yep. It's going to be first and goal. About 6.
Helping them with. How is from the 11-yard line? What's half of that? 6?
A half. Yeah. So they're going underneath center. They've got Eganhouse in there now, and he's going to do a little hit the official. Too bad he didn't have it a little higher.
That was a little Tim Tebow-esque.
And
threw it and smoked the official's knees.
Yep. So
I think they were trying to zig, and the receiver zagged, and miscommunication there.
So we've got 7:50. No, the clock stopped. 7:52, 28-20 Wildcats. Second and goal by the Eagles, and this time they're going to snap it to Eganhouse, and he's looking. He dumps it off to Belton on a screen pass, and the Wildcats are there. Max Arthur and
Colton Welton.
Yep, and Cooper McLaughlin. Good job. So that's going to be third down and goal.
Got a couple there, right?
Yep, inside about 4-yard line, it looks like maybe.
Looks like they've got a couple yards on that one.
So third and goal from about the 4. So Wildcats see if what we can do.
Turnover here would be just fabulous.
Bad snap maybe, something.
Now they've been no huddle all day. Now they're switching.
They're huddling. There's 10 seconds left, and they don't have any timeouts left, so hopefully they're going to get a delay of game here maybe. 7, 6. 5, 4, and they're gonna. Oh, they just
false,
got it.
Come on, that was such a
And
false
turn
start.
around, and it's a
Touchdown.
Oh, wow.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
jeez. That was a good catch.
That was a great play.
Yeah.
Little jet sweep. They threw it out to him at full speed. He caught a nice
Over the
little
shoulder.
over the shoulder catch
Yep.
in the end zone, and should have been a false start. Could have been a delay.
I don't think they were set.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely we're not set.
Yeah.
They're gonna go for 2,
So
huh?
26-28, 6:51 to go here in the second quarter,
Yep, going
and
for 2.
they're going to go for 2. So they've got Eganhouse under center, and they got Belton, and they're going to fake, and he's going to roll out, and he just throws it up and
bounds.
throws it out of bounds.
Who was that? Colton
And,
Welton just
Colton Welton
blasted
leveled
the
him.
quarterback.
So great play there to after all that unfortunate we gave him that drive, and we've seen that earlier in the season, and we have really done a good job of not
Getting the penalties.
getting the penalties, but the penalties have been
30
hitting us.
38-yard field, we give
Yeah.
up at least 30 yards in penalties.
So 28-26, Wildcats up here. This is a big series for the Wildcats. We need to score and get that 2-point conversion and kind of start getting that gap a little bit and force them into. I mean, they're throwing the ball, but
Yeah, this has got to be an
know.
onside kick,
yeah.
I would think.
So they got. Well, we still got. Now, we don't.
We're missing our one guy in the
Yeah,
front.
we're missing somebody in the front. 1, 2,
Here
3.
comes Josh Lindsay.
Yeah, so now they took Max out, and they put they got Josh and they got Caleb Walker up there, again anticipating potentially a onside kick. So
Well, they better be ready for that little sideline kick
Yep.
again, because that was a nice
Yeah.
job executed play
Yep.
there to.
and then
Get that
Harrington's
extra
doing their kicking duties here, and so he
And there's
does
the
do that.
onside,
And there's
and
Josh
Lindsay
and.
falls on it.
You know, we see these guys develop as from freshmen, middle school freshmen. And last year, if you would have told me Josh was on the hands team, I would have looked at you like, what are you thinking? Because I wouldn't have trusted Josh up there. But this year, I
Been
think
pretty
Josh.
sure-handed all year.
I'll tell you what, Josh has got to be one of the most improved, I think,
Oh,
from
no
last year to
question.
this year.
No
so
question.
Wildcats.
Going to take the snap here, and it's going to go to Lindsay. He's
yeah.
going to.
Nice block.
hole there, and he's
And-
going to.
Whoa!
over the
Josh goes
trainer's
over
table.
the trainer's table. That is a good one.
I think he got the first
I
down.
do too.
I mean,
yeah. No, they're
No,
saying he
they're
stepped
spotting
out
him
of
way out.
bounds, a yard out. For
Huh.
God's sakes,
it's
no way
almost
was
2
that.
yards out.
No way is that where he stepped out of bounds.
Well, he's
That's fine. That's fine.
more yards on the next play, I
Yep.
suppose.
So second
And
down.
even better, it's going to get the clock running because they're going to get the ball back.
No, at 6:44, the clock stopped on that.
Well,
Yeah, but
there's a fumble. Cash Weber falls on it,
God,
just
we
a
had-
snap over his head.
yeah, we've been doing so much better on that as well. and,
haven't seen that.
Yeah. Geez, now he just takes away and it goes back.
Yeah, third
We
and
lost.
2 to third and 12,
God.
15, no, 13.
So now about third and 12, long 12, maybe 13 here. So
Hopefully,
Wildcats have 2 plays here to get this, and
hopefully we're saying to ourselves, we got 2 plays to get this.
yeah,
and we
it
just
doesn't
run.
have to be anything crazy. So
You know what
Wildcats,
they're doing, says the old man in the stands out
Yeah.
here. And there goes
yeah,
Klosterman.
you know what they're doing, and
And he's got about half of it.
yep,
It's gonna
gets
be
it back to midfield.
Probably close to 4th and 6.
Yep. So big play right here for the Wildcats.
So from their own 39-yard line, you thinking they're probably going to go for it. Got to have this. This is a very disciplined play here. A 2-point ball game, under 5:30 to go.
They got Kinnick split out this
Yep,
time.
there goes Klosterman. He's going to the left. Oh, he's hit.
Man,
Oh,
knocked
one
out of
guy.
bounds.
One guy that could get him, and he hits him
Yep.
at the line, and that's going to end the drive. They get across the 40-yard line, but they're 2 yards short. Boy, I thought for sure they had that.
I did too. It looked like they had a lot going. It's just like the blockers got a little bit ahead here, and
Yeah.
and the Eagles were able to kind of come in from behind. So I don't know if they didn't block the right person or.
All right.
So we got 5:20 here to go. Now both teams have held each other on defense. So Eagles are going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 37-yard line. And they're going to go with that 3 receiver set, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. And here comes, now he's going to go up the middle, but.
Oh, fumble.
Get it.
And
Wildcats got it.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think
no,
it's going to
that
be
Midland.
Eagles. Yeah, he didn't tackle him. It's not a horse collar.
It's not unless you tackle him.
Go-
Know the rules.
You can't get tackled
God.
from behind by the horse collar, but he didn't get tackled. He fumbled
Yeah,
it.
he
So
fumbled it. All right, so it's they gained about 4 yards on the play.
Midland coaches really wanted
Wildcats-
that horse collar.
Yeah, Wildcats. Kinnick slowed him down, grabbed him by his shoulder pads, and then a couple other cats hit him, and he fumbled. But the Eagles received it or recovered it. Here comes.
Oh, there's a little pass out into the
Oh,
flats.
they got it.
And they're
He got
gonna-
knocked out of bounds
yeah,
before
were
he
they?
got that first down, right?
Yep.
Oh, geez.
2
Okay.
2 yards short.
So, yep, about 2 yards short. Yep, 2 yards short, 3rd down and 2. Wildcats need to really stiffen up right here. Ball's going to be placed on the Wildcat 35-yard line. And we're down to 4:25 to go here. Wildcats up 28-26. And again, they're going to go. This time they're bringing in their tight end tight, and they're going to go with 2 receivers to the right, put 1 in motion. And there's a bad snap, and
Davis
Wildcats
is on
fumbled.
it. Davis is
and
on it.
But there's a flag on the play, but it's got to be motion or something.
Well, is that going to cost it and be a?
But they didn't stop. They didn't stop the play.
Well, they've already moved the chains, so.
The Wildcats can hopefully, decline. Illegal shift.
Illegal shift.
Yeah,
huh?
so the Wildcats decline that. And Braxton Davis in on this on the.
Can we decline that?
Well,
Was that
because that's not a pre.
Sure, it was.
Snap,
The-
but they
the-
didn't.
The
But they
shift
let it
comes
play.
before the snap.
Right, but they did. But they don't think they call. I don't think it's a dead ball. Like motion, they're supposed to be a dead ball foul. I think you can play through that.
I mean,
Oh, well, I'm not going to complain
not
about
gonna
it.
complain. Here goes Klosterman. He's got Gates out
Come on,
in front
let's
of him.
go. Let's do
and
some.
Lindsay.
Come on, Josh.
He's got the first down
just hang
inside the
on.
20
Yeah.
or inside the 30.
There's a first down for the Wildcats. Big play. Wildcats come up with that turnover.
I'm pretty sure it was Braxton Davis that got
I think
on
it
the
was.
football.
Yeah, I think it was Braxton. We were kind of got excited there and took our eyes off after they
Well, I see
piled.
the
I kept-
penalty. The penalty came out before the snap, before the ball was in play.
Well,
so
I
I thought
was
for
looking
sure.
to see what the penalty was, so then I didn't see who. But I think it was Braxton. So big play by the Wildcats. That's 2 fumbles on that. Was that? Well,
Yeah.
2 fumbles now
Yeah.
by that quarterback. And Wildcats were close to picking up 1.
This is huge. We need to punch this in.
Yeah,
We
and
got
it's 7
3:43 to
seconds.
go.
We need to get going down here.
26-yard line. Kinnick Weiss is out wide. Snaps going to Matt. They're looking to throw it to
Go,
Kinnick.
Kinnick, get out there,
He's going
beat
to
that
get
guy.
to the outside.
Oh,
and
nice
Just
job.
short. Good job getting out of bounds,
Yeah.
though.
Just short, picked up about 8.
Not going to stop the clock, huh?
Sometimes they stop it, and sometimes they don't. Like, why wouldn't you?
I mean,
One time,
He clearly
Josh,
was out of bounds.
Josh got one out of bounds. They stopped it.
Yeah, gain of 7 there.
Well,
Matt
that's
just
fine. Keep
they-
the clock running. It's to our advantage.
yeah,
that
they
the
gave
clock runs.
Kinnick a big cushion, and he just turned and caught the
that was
ball.
a nice play. So ball spotted at the inside the 20-yard line of the Eagles, just about their 19.
3:02 to go here. Matt's got it. He's going to fake the pass, tuck it and run. He's hit at the line of scrimmage.
Picked up
Not
just short of the
much.
first down.
Yeah.
Yeah, they give him a yard.
Maybe a yard.
So 3rd and yard, maybe yard, long 2.
Yeah, a long one for sure.
Yeah, long 1 there. Short 2. Long 1 sounds a little better. Short 2, I don't know. See what the Wildcats can do here. It'd be nice, actually, if we could take a little more time off the clock.
Well,
We're
that's
down
kind
to
of what I was
2:30,
thinking.
2:30 here to go before halftime. Just kind of go in with
Midland-
some momentum. Don't
Midland
give them
will get
any
the ball.
chance.
A touchdown and a 2-point conversion, making it a 2-point game would be fantastic. And this might be it. Josh Lindsay is,
Oh!
he's going to get Tackle. What are they? They can't make that spot.
What?
What?
Oh my God.
That is a 3-yard.
Like, what are they watching?
We might have to just like shut the cat cast off and go home. I can't handle this. I'm
That's awful.
gonna end up. In, what county are we even in? I don't
Jones.
even know
We're in
Jones
Jones
County
County.
Jail. That was such
In Anamosa.
the worst.
All right, so it's 1st and goal from the
At
7
7.
for the Wildcats. Cash
Cash Weber's
Weber
going to take
has
the
it,
snap, and
and
he's knocked down at about the 5,
yep.
6. I don't know. Who knows? They're just
Yeah.
going to put it wherever the hell they wanted anyways.
We got a minute 40 here to go, and they say no gain.
Yeah, 2nd and 7 from the 7. So 2nd and goal from the 7, I guess. Didn't realize it was 1st and goal because
Yeah.
it was such a
Yeah.
pitiful
So
spot.
it's 2nd and goal at the minute 25 to go.
There goes Arthur up the middle. He's got some hard-earned yards there. He's going to be a little short.
Yep.
I like this here.
About what, 3-yard line? Like, how do you move it
No,
back?
they're
Why are
moving-
you
how
moving
can you move it back
2
on a
yards?
fullback dive?
He just moved it back 2 yards.
Oh,
How do you move it back 2 yards?
how can you do this?
That is,
You. So we're going to be 3rd and goal from the 4 when he was clearly down inside the 3.
that is
Boy, oh
really,
boy.
what, how do you move it back? Why are you moving it back?
There
There's
goes
Matt,
Klosterman, and he's
there's
in.
no.
Oh, that's a
it's
50.
late hit.
Thank
yes,
you.
thank you.
Klosterman into the end zone.
That late hit by, was that
And
Kress or
I don't know.
number
that was,
1? I think it was.
That was pretty dumb.
Isaac Baronic. Yeah, so Matt Klosterman says, hey, we don't have to worry about the spot because I'm going to take it in for a touchdown, Wildcat touchdown. Tired of this stuff. We're at 38 seconds, 26-34 Wildcats, and Wildcats are going to go for 2. Now, that'll be on the kickoff then, right? I mean, and
should
it
be.
doesn't really, at this point, it's not really that big of a deal, but definitely a personal foul.
Yeah, definitely.
And they called it, yeah, way
into the
late
end
hit.
zone, done running,
And
then he
turning
hits him.
around and ready to hand the ball off to the officials, and the kid hit him. So
I don't think that's a smart move by them. You don't
No.
want to make that guy mad.
no.
He might.
All right, so we got
34,
going for the
26,
2-point conversion.
38 seconds to go, so we'll see what happens on the untimed down. We got to get this
They
two-point
got,
conversion.
they're going to
in.
get Kiddick out to the wing there.
And Matt's going to roll away from Kinnick. One guy to beat.
And
Oh,
he-
he fumbled it into the end zone. Nope, they're going to call it good. He
Yeah,
reached
he
in.
reached over. And then he's down a little
Yeah,
bit.
Matt's down. Not sure.
Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah. Not sure if Matt was trying to jump and reach or what.
He's so
I think he
let's-
might have got the wind
wind
knocked out of him.
the way
yeah.
that was.
When
yeah.
you jump, you go straight up
Yep.
and they hit you in the gut. That's the downside of
Yeah.
trying to do that play. But 2-point conversion's good. We'll take it. That might have been their
I don't
third
know,
worst
I think
call
I've been
of the game.
forgetting
but
to write. Oh, maybe not.
makes it a 10-point game. 2-possession game, big time. So we're going to kick off with 38 seconds to go in the half. Emotions are running pretty high.
We're gonna run kick off from their 35-yard line. So
I don't mind an onside kick here because the best field possession
yeah,
they should
just
get is the
squib it.
25-yard
Yeah.
line.
So 38 seconds to go. 36-26. Wildcats up. I would just squib it.
Might go for a touchback. They're all up.
Yeah.
That's what they're expecting. And it's going to go into the end zone.
It's almost like he's trying to kick it too hard, and he's like not taking his eye off, and he's just topped that one almost.
Yeah.
So thank God it didn't go out of bounds. Touchback. So Midland's going to take over with 38 seconds. Now, Wildcats can't give up anything big here as far as a pass play. Midland's been throwing the ball, and they've turned into the Easton Valley of the conference. Easton Valley was pretty much the only team that did kind of this stuff, and now Midland has pretty much turned into all passes pretty much. I think they've only
outside
had a
that
couple.
first series, they've only got
they've
about
only-
2 runs when they're in
and
their
the only
own.
time they had a designed draw and then some scrambles, and then that one under the center there. So yeah,
they
they're-
probably
they're-
got under 10 yards rushing.
yeah. So
but they got probably
well,
200 passing.
yeah. So they're going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 15, and again they got the 2 receivers split to the right, 1 to the left. Harrington's in the backfield with Belton.
They're going to have one-on-one coverage over
Or
here.
And he's going to take off and run. And
Nolan
Gates
forces him out of bounds. It's going to be a first down, but that takes it under 30 seconds, and they're all the way out to the 32-yard line.
Yeah.
So I guess not.
I mean, the
looked
thing
like a
is
big
when
play.
you put that many receivers out, it is hard. I
Yeah.
mean, we're doing a pretty good job of taking the receivers away and getting some pressure, and unfortunately
Yep.
he was able to come up that way. So 29 seconds left here. Wildcats got to.
Our defensive ends can't get out that
Yep.
wide. That really leaves that cutback
Yeah.
lane for the quarterback to get up inside. And I mean, he ran 40 yards, but
Yeah.
only got 15.
Yeah,
So
so Blues in the backfield with Harrington, and we got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
False
and
start.
they're going to delay a game.
even better.
And they don't have any more timeouts left, and they've had some issues. They took 2 timeouts in the first quarter, took their other one, so we'll take that. So it's going to be first.
A no huddle delay a game.
Yeah.
In the 2-minute offense. I haven't seen that very often.
So it's going to be first and 10 or 1st and 15. Ball's going to go back to the 27-yard line here. 29 seconds left in the first half. Wildcats up 36-26.
We can get another one inside 10 here. They still have, there's
And
a snap.
then, Harrington's looking here, and he just
Throws
throws it out of bounds. Colton Welton was putting a little pressure on him that time.
Yeah, Nolan Gates in coverage
They
there.
had a good coverage,
Pretty good coverage. It was. I kind of thought they'd go to Gates on the play before that because he's the only one out there with man-to-man coverage on this side. And if you're going to take a shot, you're not going to throw it into the safe. Well, okay, maybe you'll throw it into the safety. But
Yeah.
I would go to the one-on-one matchup on the side.
All right, so again, nothing new
26
here. Oh, now
26
they
seconds.
do have twin receivers to the left, twin to the right.
We should be able to get
Blues
some pressure
going
on
out
this.
into the routes, and bad snap, and there's Kinnick Weiss is going to, then he, oh, yes. Kinnick Weiss
We have
has
the foot.
him.
That's
Yeah, he has
no.
the football.
We took that out of his hands.
Kinnick Weiss had the sack, and
No.
Harrington, let's go. We're down to 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Huge
1,
sack, and they're not
nothing.
going to get a playoff.
Nice. That was huge. Kinnick had him wrapped up, and
Yeah.
then he kind of squirmed away from him. And then
I think it
was that
I think
Colton
it
Welton?
was.
Or
I think
who?
it was Matt got in on him, and then
Oh.
Kinnick took the ball right out of his hands,
Well,
but they called him
Matt-
down.
yeah, then
he
Matt
wasn't
had
even
him.
close to being down.
And then Kinnick got up and just smashed him and got the ball. But in the big picture, it doesn't matter.
That's
Wildcats.
kind of funny. Their QB was like screaming, "Call a timeout!" You don't have any
No
timeouts.
timeout. I wish
He's
they
yelling
would've-
at the coach.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if a QB yelled at me,
To call
call timeout,
Yeah.
I would be yelling at him until next year. I think.
36-26 Wildcats at halftime. Probably need to give a shout out to Heartland Bank.
All right, Heartland Bank is your community bank. We were founded in a small community like Central City and stayed true to our roots in every community we serve. Good luck, Central City. I don't even know how to recap that first half. Like my
I
brain
know,
is
man.
like scrambled eggs right now.
Well,
It was
the officiating spotting, which has been our big bugaboo all
and I tried to ignore it for the
year.
first quarter, but then it just got so terrible.
Yeah.
We had way too many penalties, an untiming turnover on a kickoff return.
Yeah.
Gave them the extra possession, but kind of figuring life out here a little bit.
Somebody sent me a text to tell you we're in Jackson County, but we're not. We're in Jones County. I know because I grew up here.
I don't know where we are.
We're in Jones County, close to Jackson County.
Well, we're
but
at the fairgrounds. This is the Jones County Fairgrounds.
Yeah, this is where. All right, so we'll give a recap here. It's been kind of a crazy first half. How much of those guys are they going to go over and
Probably headed
use
to the
the
porta
deluxe
potties.
porta pots that we have?
Yeah, DNS porta pots. Shout out. Pretty nice.
So the game got started with Wildcats getting the
Opening
kickoff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
Matt takes the kickoff and gets to about the 35-yard line, and he gets stopped, and he
Turned
tries
around
to
and-
reverse the field, and then he sees Nolan back there, and he's like, "Here, Nolan, you take it." So Nolan took it, and he ended up with a touchdown. So the first play of the game for the Wildcats was a touchdown on that kickoff. Unfortunately, we didn't convert the 2-point conversion. Then Midland got the ball and proceeded to go down the field in about 4 plays and ended up with a 3-yard touchdown run, and they kicked an extra point. Then Wildcats got the ball back and had a nice drive, and Matt finished it off with an 8-yard touchdown run. But again, we missed our 2-point conversion, which we've been talking about. That hurt us earlier in the year. And
Cost us a game.
So anyway, missed that one. Then Midland gets the ball back, and they drive down the field again and ended up getting a rushing touchdown. And they missed the extra point. And then they do an onside kick, and because the other time when they kicked off, they did an onside kick, but it went straight to Max Recker, and he did a good job of falling on it. The next time, and it actually, like you said, it wasn't even really an onside kick. It just kind of went through the first line.
Yeah,
and,
it died at the 25-yard
mark.
mark.
It was, and then Nolan Gates, probably just could have fallen on it, thinking thinking aggressively. But anyway, Nolan overruns it. Midland recovers, and then Midland ended up scoring a touchdown there. And then when the Wildcats got the ball back, they drove down the field and ended up with a 1-yard touchdown run, and we did get our 2-point conversion. So at the end of the first quarter, it was 20-20. So we talked about how that wasn't really probably our best first quarter, and probably wasn't our best first quarter. And but we were 20-20.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's a 3-quarter game now. And in the second quarter, first series, Eagles have the ball, and Wildcats held them and took over on 4th down. And then Matt had a 50-yard touchdown run, and then it was Matt to Max on a 2-point conversion pass. And then it's kind of went back and forth. Midland didn't score in that second quarter, right?
Yeah, they did. They got 6 because it was 20-20.
Oh, yeah. So
and
I
now
missed a
it's-
touchdown.
Yeah,
some in there.
we
I was-
outscored them
I was
16-6.
disgusted somewhere. So anyway, they got a touchdown in there somewhere. Then we got the ball back here, and right before, actually, it was a really good defensive series. Wildcats stopped them with a fumble, and Braxton recovered the fumble, and the Wildcats were able then to go in, and Matt had a 3-yard touchdown run. So at halftime, it's 36-26, Wildcats ahead. So yeah, some crazy spotting of the ball. Actually, like the calls that they've made have been.
Yeah, I think the calls have been
calls
okay.
have been all right. Except for that they were coming down to almost a delay a game, and it did look like they weren't set.
Yeah, they weren't set.
Right
that
before
was the
that
touchdown. That was the touchdown.
They had that.
That's how they
that
scored.
pass. That was a nice touchdown pass, and it was a nice play, but I don't think they were set because Midland had used all their timeouts, and
They're just, how can you just not get your
Yeah.
no huddle plays
yeah.
in?
But
fast
hey, well,
enough?
that's fine. So anyway, that's kind of where we are with halftime here. Wildcats up 36-26. There's about 6 minutes left here to go in the halftime, and I guess we had the cheerleaders come out and perform, and that's about it. No
Yeah.
band tonight, I guess. I don't know if they don't have a band or what, but we're just being serenaded by the speakers.
Yeah, a little Creedence Clearwater Revival going.
yeah.
So,
So
probably
we'll just,
named after these guys. My initials are CCR. It has nothing to do with my dad's name and my name, but
yeah.
maybe my parents were hippies.
So
I
we'll
don't
just
know.
talk about a little bit about what's going on here with the rest of the Wildcat activities. JV football, I think we talked about this last week. They ended up undefeated. They didn't have a game this week. So kudos to the JV football team. And then the junior high finished their season up tonight here at Midland. They played before the varsity game, and the junior high Wildcat team gets their first win of the season. So they had a tie on Monday. They had a tie. So they're playing their best football at the end of the year, and
yeah, what was
you
it?
know,
20 to 16, I think
something
was
like
the
that.
score, and we had about 4 touchdowns called back.
Yeah.
so.
So anyway, so kudos to the junior high, Coach Turner, ending on a win, and so they were 1-4-1 or 1-4-1, 1-5-1, 1-4-1 maybe, something like that. So good job to the junior high team. Volleyball, all the regular season stuff ended last week, and I think we said the junior high teams were undefeated, so good kudos to them. And then last night, the volleyball team went to, did they go to Lisbon and for the?
Yeah,
I think
the
they went to
conference
Lisbon
tournament.
for the conference tournament, and they got beat, unfortunately, by Lisbon and Northland, and I can't remember the other team. So the volleyball team ends the regular season 0-7, 1-13 overall, and they will be playing in the 1A Region 8 first round tournament on Monday, the 21st, and they're going to be at Northland versus Northland, so 7 o'clock. If you can make it to Northland, cheer on the Wildcats. We always have talked about this. You know, we had some good basketball seasons when we coached together, and we had some that weren't so great. And we always talked about how, you know what, you just flush. If you don't have a great season, you just kind of flush the regular season, and you just kind of get mentally prepared for the postseason. Everybody starts 0-0.
Yep.
You know, it doesn't matter what anybody's record is. The best teams have to play, and you got to bring it, and that's why they play it. They don't just look at the record and say, this team only did this. Yeah. They don't deserve it. So
our best year, farthest we ever went when we were coaching basketball, we were 9-9 in the count. We weren't even 500.
Yeah. So good luck to the varsity volleyball team as they compete Monday night at Northland at 7 o'clock. And if you're interested in going to the game, all tickets have to be purchased online.
All postseason tickets need to be purchased ahead of time.
Yep. The band competed last Saturday in a
marching band state marching band
in Cedar Rapids at Kingston Stadium, and the band came back. They hadn't competed in the last couple years just because of numbers, and they came back with a Division II rating. So kudos to Mr. Maury and the band for that. And cross country, been talking about that all year. We competed last Saturday, Jace and Jack, and not their best races, but it was a good race. And then this past Tuesday, we had our conference meet. Funny here. So we had, I didn't talk to Cody about this, but the boys ran at Edco at the golf course in Edgewood, and it was a middle school, high school meet. It was a conference meet for both middle school and high school. So the middle schoolers, Charlie Lindley and Andrew Collins, got things started on they did a 2-mile. The junior high did a 2-mile course. Andrew Collins ended up in 12th place, and Charlie Lindley brought home 2nd place. So a good job to the 2 junior high guys for cross country. They had great seasons, doubling up playing football, junior high football, and running cross country. So I was really proud of what they accomplished this year. Then for the varsity guys, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but all the varsity meets are 3.1 mile, 5K. So Jack and Jace ran, and Jack ended up in 6th place overall in conference. He ran a personal best time of 17 minutes, 21 seconds, cut about 9 minutes off of his best time. So we're super happy with Jack. And then Jace, his brother, ended up in, they placed the top 15, and Jace got 18th in his first year of running cross country, so super proud of him. And he had a PR. He ran 18:30, so really good night for the guys. And I don't know if you've ever seen the Edgewood golf course, but literally it's as wide as where the field starts there to the goalpost. and it's just up and down, up and down, up and down. I
Oh.
was literally able to run from one side to the other.
So they're just zigzagging the
Well,
whole
but
course.
what I'm saying is I could not golf on that course
Oh, yeah, well.
because
We can't
my-
golf
off
on many
of the
courses,
tee. I mean, literally, you had the fairways were so narrow. I'm like, as I'm like, I could never golf on this course. I mean, like, there's a house. I'm surprised that house probably has had about 25 broken. You have to be pretty good. You have to be able to hit the ball straight. Maybe
No,
not
that's not
long,
made for us.
but straight. So I was like, we could never play here. So
No.
anyway, so shout out to Jack and Jace and Charlie and Andrew for their great conference performances. And junior high's over, but the state qualifying meet for Jack and Jace is going to be next Thursday, the 24th of October. It's going to be at North Lynn, and the guys are going to run at 4:40. Jack has he has a chance. I don't even know what percentage to put it. So hard to say, but he has a chance. He has to finish top 10. If he finishes top 10, he knows he's going. So there's not anything like track where if you finish,
Sure.
you know, maybe you finish in 5th place and you find out the next day if you qualify or not, just based on time.
Nope.
If you have a really good time.
Top 10 or you're
Yep,
done.
top 10. So he can do it. He's right there in the mix. He's right around that area. And like I told him, everybody's got to run. Just because there's a couple guys that maybe have faster times than him, hey, they got to bring it again, you
Yep.
know.
They got to do it when it counts.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to next week. Guys have been working hard. And I'm going to go up tomorrow and have a workout. Actually, they want to practice tomorrow. So I want to take advantage of this little gap and just try to be the best that they can be. And lastly, we've been talking about the musical. So it's SpongeBob the Musical. And it is going to be November 1st and 2nd. So mark your calendars. Friday and a Saturday there. November 1st and 2nd, they'll be performing it at 7 p.m. And then they'll actually have a matinee on November 3rd on that Sunday at 2 p.m. So there will probably be more information coming out about that here in the next week as far as, like, I don't know what the prices are and stuff like that. And I don't think you have to get your tickets online to go to that. So those are just kind of some of the things that happening around Central City. Lots of good things. And so if you have an opportunity, if you see the kids that have participated or are participating and can come out and support them, that'd be great. So anyway, lots of good stuff going on. Junior high basketball and wrestling will be starting next week already, so kind of crazy.
Yeah. Girls
Yeah,
basketball.
Girls basketball and then
boys
wrestling.
wrestling. And then they flip-flop
flop it.
after Christmas,
Yep,
right?
and then boys basketball and girls wrestling is after Christmas. So we're getting ready here to get the second half started. Wildcats are going to be kicking off to the Eagles here. Looks like we've got Chris Hansen coming out.
Yep, Cats are going to kick off. Hopefully the Cats come out energized and
Yeah.
just can put it on the Eagles. The Eagles have kind of lost some of that magic after
Yeah.
the first quarter there.
Yeah, they were still able to get something, but Wildcats did flex their muscles a little bit here. So to me, this is going to be big, this kickoff and then this defensive possession.
This first
we
possession,
need to,
we got to get a stop. And
Yep, we need to get a stop. So Chris Hansen's going to run up, and he's going to nice little kick there, and it's
field it at the
taken.
10.
And he's crunched there. Chris does a great job. He's usually one of the first guys down. That Mason Roderson brings the ball out.
Yeah, it looked like Cash Weber, Chris and Matt Klosterman all
Yeah.
kind of hit him to bring him down. So where are they at, 29-yard line?
Yep. So 1st and 10 from their own 29, and we'll see what we've got going on here. They've been-
Huge stop.
Yeah, it'd be
And we
sweet if we
talked-
get a pick 6, man.
I know
Just,
Coach Byers is hating this talk right now, but we
Yeah.
want a 17-point plus victory if we
Yeah.
want to host a playoff game at home next week.
So we've got receivers split to the left and to the right
That was
here.
too
to
many
the
guys
left.
in
Yeah,
motion.
that's going to be a penalty.
You
You
can't
can't
do
have
that.
two. So Kress, Broderson, and Kress were both. They were on the wrong side of the field.
they called it a delay game.
Oh, well, we'll take the delay of game, whatever they call it.
Could have been a false start. I mean, there's so many things they
Yeah.
could call, but they called it a delay
So that's
game.
going to put it back in the. They're going to be at their own 24-yard line now, 1st and 15. Again, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Harrington and Ballou in the backfield, and Harrington's looking, And here comes some pressure from the Wildcats, and they're going to go ahead and they're going to
wrapped
get
up
yes,
and pulled
nice.
back.
Great job by the secondary. That was a secondary sack right there, and good job on the defensive line to keep in their lanes and not let Harrington escape up the middle. He was getting ready to tuck and run, and the Wildcats did a great job there of collapsing in. And that was that Colton or Welton
I think
Colton?
Kinnick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kinnick, and I thought somebody else.
I don't know. I was
in there.
watching the pass
Yeah.
coverage, so.
So-
We're on defense. This is my time to
Yeah,
take a
I
break,
know.
Karth. You got to
So
be all over
second down,
all 12
and
guys.
they're rolling to his right, and he's going to look back, and there
Sacked
he's
again.
This time it is Colton Welton and Kinnick,
How?
and they swing around. And again, great job, defense on.
What a bad feeling there for the quarterback is he's got two guys just wrapped up, and he's looking at his
and you know
up
the
back
key is
eye to eye, like, why
yeah.
aren't you hitting one of these guys?
the key to me is that they're keeping the middle, that he can't run just right up the middle.
Yeah.
And so now it's going to be
We're
third.
doing a much better
Yeah.
job of condensing
Yeah.
those cutback lanes.
So third and long, again, two receivers to the left, one to the right, and he's looking, and here comes Colton, and they're going to drop it off
Screen.
with a little screen to Ballou, and he's
Kinnick,
going
don't
to
get him.
and he's going to come out, and there's Cooper McLaughlin,
Yeah, Cooper
and,
McLaughlin comes up and makes the play.
and Nolan Gates, and they get up to 30, which was just about the original line of scrimmage. So
That was a lazy. That's not going to be a good play to watch on film for a couple of our linemen as the screen got past them, and they didn't make any attempt to run him down from behind.
So here's the thing is that Harrington is their kicker and he's their
Fourth and
quarterback.
9.
So
Now
we
he's going
need-
to punt.
Yeah, now he's their punter. So we need to make sure that they are punting. I mean, we don't want to give up some play. And there he goes, and he kicks it
it out of
right out of
bounds.
bounds. So we should have decent field percentage.
Where are they
That's
going to
gotta-
spot this?
That's got to be
Where's
at
he
least at
running?
the 25.
Where's
if
he
goes
running?
past the 20,
Where's he going?
that is awful. There
No,
is
that's where the ball.
Okay, he's going to come back. He's going to come
Oh
back.
my gosh!
Oh,
This is such a bad spot.
I would have said 25 at least.
It was like a laser kick sideways out
Yeah.
of bounds,
at least a 25.
and it bounced 40 yards out of
Oh, well.
bounds at the
So-
20.
So maybe we don't get the ball where we want it, but the positive is we talked about, we stopped them right before halftime, didn't let them do something, and we stopped them there with 2 sacks. And
There goes
now here comes
Josh Lindsay's going to get a
and-
nice run there
yep.
on first down, probably a gain of 5-6 yards.
Yep. And
Oh, that's-
so Wildcats now just need to grind it.
Yeah, we
And,
can't get cute.
just-
That's what
yep.
we need to keep doing. Here
And-
comes Cash Weber.
26-36, and Wildcats. That was the first punt of the game for Midland, and
Yeah, nobody
nobody had punted it until then. So
brought punters.
nope. And
There goes Matt. He's going to
yep.
run a counter. He's hit at the
and
line,
he
bounces off,
out,
and there he goes.
we will see you later.
Probably not getting caught.
Nope. So where is that spotted at? About the 30-something.
The 29-yard
All
line.
right,
so
so we'll
that's a
say-
touchdown for Matt. Oh,
63 yards.
yards.
Listen, this guy.
Yeah. This guy knows what
This
he's doing.
guy,
I
thank
really
God.
enjoyed it in the first half
Yeah.
where twice he had to help the officials
Yeah.
with the spotting because they couldn't do half the distance to the goal. Big fan. I'm going to give him a high five on our
Yeah.
way out of this 3-story press box. All right, Cats up 42-26, and there's, I'm assuming that's Max Arthur up the middle. I couldn't.
They good?
Yep, it's good.
So Max, was it
Yeah.
Max?
Yep.
Max 2. So Wildcats come out and do exactly what they need to do to start the second half. The Midland got the kickoff. Wildcats flexed their defensive muscle, I guess, if you want to say. We had
Right now, this is.
two.
a
Did we have 2 sacks?
Yep, 2
2
sacks.
sacks, and then the screenplay, and then the penalties, and did what they needed to do, forced a punt, 2 plays, we score a touchdown. Now it's time where you don't get cute, you keep just pounding on them.
Yeah, you gotta
yeah.
keep the foot on the
44-26,
and
doing the things
put
that
it
we
away.
know that we can do. So here comes Caleb and Josh, and again, I don't like this if they onside this because
Well, I'm okay with it
I'm
because
not.
they've been real close to breaking a couple of them, and
well, but
if we
just
play-
do just
but if we just play defense,
yeah,
Karth,
but
like
still, I just don't like this. I don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it.
I like it.
Giving them the ball in a short field like this. I mean, we have them down. Why even? I can take that.
Yep.
Okay, I can take that.
So
that was
Walker
a
on the
little
kick.
pooch kick and
A diving
about
catch
the
at about the
29
29-yard line.
right where they had it last time. I can take that. I don't like the squib kick where you're giving the ball to them at the 40 or maybe even in our territory.
Yeah, but in the grand schemes, it's 10 yards.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
still a little bit.
Even
30,
when we kick it deep, they're getting it to the 30.
yeah, a little.
They,
yeah,
last time
yeah.
we kicked it deep, they were on our own 38.
Yeah.
So
All
we'd
right,
have been
so
better off onside it. They'd had at least at the 40.
yeah, 44-26 with 9:12 left to go in the third quarter, and Midland's going to go with
And for
this
those
time.
keeping
there's
track at home, they spotted the ball at the 30, and it was clearly caught and down at the 29. So we're only a yard off, but
so Baloo.
Nice
oh,
play,
nice
Matt.
play by Matt coming in behind Baloo and on the handoff. I'd have to say a loss on the play.
Yeah,
Yep,
loss
they're
of
actually
one.
going to give him a loss.
Klosterman come up the A
Yep.
gap and
They
pursued.
went with a little
and
bit of a different formation. They just went with the two receivers. They'd been going. Going with three receivers set there for quite a bit. So now it's balls at the 29, second and 11, and now this time they're going with a little different package. No, they're going back. They got two receivers to the left, one to the right. Again, Baloo in the backfield with Harrington. Harrington's looking over to the left. Ooh,
batted
tipped. Nice
down.
job, Kinnick Weiss. They didn't get the pressure, but they stayed in their lanes, and Kinnick got his big old hand up there. I think Gary Dolphin would say he got a big old paw
got
on
a
it.
big paw on it.
And he knocked that down. So nice job, nice play by Kinnick Weiss there. He had, I don't think he got solo sacks, but he was in on both of those sacks.
Yep.
So we've got third here and another and third and 11. Twin receivers to the right and left, and it's a draw. And nice
he's not
job
going to get
by
there.
Matt.
He's got a nice run, but he's going to
But
be.
now see where they marked that.
Well, I
Like-
think they got a good spot here.
Okay. Because Matt knocked him down at about the 35.
Even though the
and
announcer
they're
just said a first down carry. It's not.
a first down. It's
3
fourth,
yards short.
right? So it's going to be
Exactly
fourth
3.
down and 3 yards to go here. So big play here for the Wildcats. We're down to 7:42 left to go. 44-26. Wildcats up, and there's receiver in motion. Don't jump. Don't
Yeah,
jump.
great
Yeah,
discipline there. They were
don't
trying to
jump
get us to
because
jump.
I think that they're
Gonna
and
take a
now- yep,
timeout?
they're going to
Yeah.
take a timeout. Good
The old-
job. Good job.
They'll get out there and snap
Yep,
it or
Yep. Yep.
do whatever you can to get a
Yep.
jump. And
Because it's only 3 yards. Yeah. And
Yeah.
an offsides will be
they
an
were
automatic
never
first
gonna
down for
snap
them.
it. They were going to yell everything they could
Yep.
think of to get us to jump. And
Good
Cats
job.
did not bite.
Nope.
Might come back and be the play of the game. You
Could
never know
be.
here.
So with the timeout,
Probably
again,
a screen pass, I would think. I mean, they've had
or
a couple
the,
different.
the screen pass, or I guess the delayed quarterback draw maybe. But the Wildcats have been doing a little better on that.
I would guess it's they're this half. Their only plays they've got anywhere is that little screen. They ran it even early in the game too. 4th and 3. We know we're coming after them. So to me, it's a perfect time to call it.
Yeah. So we'll see what.
Could go with a mobile quarterback, a design run. That'd be a good play.
All right. So
Matt's got to do a good job here and not let that center get hands
So
on
they
him.
switched it up a little bit because now they're going with two receivers to the right. Before they just had a single receiver, and it's going to be Harrington and then Baloo in the backfield. Harrington's going to. Here comes Kinnick. Oh, they're going to call.
Oh, it's
And
caught.
it's going to be a touchdown. I didn't see. I was watching Kinnick. He hit the quarterback as he released the ball, and Kinnick. I don't know what Kinnick's talking to the officials about, but I didn't see what happened. It was a breakdown in coverage, and it was fourth.
Well, I didn't see anybody over here, so I don't know if they drug. Well, it was thrown to one of the back, so I'm guessing he just ran across the
somebody-
field, and our deep thirds guy was nowhere to be found.
So, unfortunately, we give a touchdown up there. Not what we wanted to do here with 7:15 to go. They're going to kick an extra point. That's going to be Harrington going for the kick, and it's
Good.
going to be good.
What's that? It's like an 11-point game. Can't see the
Yep,
scoreboard.
44-33. So,
Well, get another touchdown and play some defense, I
Yep.
suppose.
passing touchdown. All right, so we got 33-44. Probably could give a shout out to Heartland Bank. You got your
I've thrown them amidst my temper tantrums. Whether you're a student just starting your financial journey or need a mortgage to suit your growing family, you can count on Heartland Bank for local decisions and fast, efficient service. You know, at least earlier the concession stand had the brats going and it smelled good. Now I'm just mad.
now you're just mad.
Two receivers. We have four
I know.
corners back, or four.
Should have
deep
never
guys.
given up a touchdown. You gotta. I don't know. So, I mean, it is what it is, and we still got the lead. We're up by 11 here. So, 44-33, 7:15 to go. They're going to be kicking off. They've been doing some short kicks or some squib kicks as well. So hopefully we'll have decent position. And
There's
there
the
it is.
onside kick.
Somebody's got to get it.
And it's
Jesus.
to the third level before we
Max
get it.
Arthur.
Max Arthur with
Yeah, I don't understand
Heads-up
why
play.
people run away from it because that's a live ball.
Yeah, I
Like
don't know.
after 10 yards, that's a live ball. Like go get it. So anyway, luckily wasn't pretty, but Wildcats will take it. Max Arthur falls on the ball. Wildcats have it on their own 32-yard line. We need a touchdown here.
Yeah.
Kind of answer back from that.
Looks like we got Max Arthur in. Matt Klosterman. I'm not sure who the third guy is going to be. Josh Lindsay. We're going to stay in that tight. It's going to go to Matt, and
Yep.
he's dancing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he breaks
Matt.
through. There's a good spin move by Matt. Still on his feet
Oof.
inside the
Nice.
20,
That was hit.
down to the 16-yard line. We're going to get a sideline warning from the camera person, it looks like. So
Well, it's just
Nothing.
a warning, thank
Yeah.
God. So,
shouldn't interfere with anything here.
yeah, so it's
All
just
right,
a
so the
warning.
play's going to stand.
Yep,
What was that, a
plays-
40-yard run?
Yep, that gets it down
20,
inside to the
36-yard run?
10. We're at the 17-yard line. We've got 6:48 to go.
And it's going to be a direct snap to Arthur. He's a little patient back there. Now he
Nice.
gets turning. Nice run
Nice
there
run.
for the fullback.
Carried by Arthur.
We got a couple. Oh, no, Nolan lost his shoe.
Oh,
79 is.
that's Davis. He's coming
Davis
up a
a
little
little slow.
gingerly, but he'll be fine. Sometimes you get hit in the
Oh,
back.
are they going to need to call timeout for a shoe?
How is the clock still running?
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
He clearly didn't have a shoe on.
I know. Come on, you can't give
10
me a
seconds, guys.
timeout.
Let's go.
All right, so it's second and about 5 here for the Wildcats. And it
There's
goes to
Lindsay. He's going to go
Josh,
to the left. He
There
cuts
we
back
go.
right inside the 5,
First
down to about
down.
the 2.
right?
Yep.
First and goal for the Wildcats. Nice job. Nolan's shoe
Nolan's still
not
trying
right.
to put his shoe on. They
How
won't
do
give
you
him
not? How do you not
equipment
just stop the
timeout here.
watch stop the clock? Well, the official was standing
Yeah.
right there watching him put
Everybody
it on.
was watching him put his shoe on,
Yeah.
and nobody wanted to.
Yeah, they're saying keep the clock. I don't know why they would have stopped the clock.
Well, because it's at Midland, so they're going to try to preserve as much time as they can when
Yeah.
clearly in the middle of the field should not stop the clock.
yeah. So
Inside
first
10
and goal
seconds here on
inside
the
the
play
5,
clock.
4-yard line. It looks like.
It's going to go to Matt, and he's hitting the backfield, bounces off, and he's
Yeah.
going to get in there, I think, now.
Nice
That
play
was-
by Matt.
That was all Matt on that. He had 4 guys on him, and
2 guys just bounced off, spun
Yeah.
around him, and Matt's so strong and
Gets the
just
Wildcat touchdown.
Gets the Wildcat touchdown, just like we like. So that was about a
50 to
4-yard,
I can't see the scoreboard. I think it's 50 to 33.
50-33. Yep.
I should just get an app for my phone like David did. But
All right, and now we'll go with that 2-point conversion. Looks like when they got Matt and Josh and Max.
it's going to be Matt, and he's hit at the goal line, but falls
then he
forward
gets it.
and
Nice.
gets
That's
it.
big.
Yep. Would be nice
Big-
to have those other 4
Yep,
points we left
yep.
out early.
It would, but at least we're taking care of now. So 52-33 with 5:30 left to go in the third quarter. Wildcats are up. So Wildcats offense has been clicking here. It's kind of been our defense. It's kind of had a rough start the first quarter. They complete. And you have to give them credit. I mean, there was a couple of those plays that they had that there were nice passes and catches, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
And we had our defense that one touchdown down here, and so you got to give them a little bit of credit. But
sooner or
you know,
later, though, when you're throwing jump balls, it's not going to
Yeah.
keep going your way. And they got lucky with 3 to start the game.
Yeah,
And
and so the defense here is really picked up and we've really figured out, and we've had some coverage sacks. I would say I'd give credit to our coverage. It's really picked up, except for that breakdown on that touchdown. So Wildcats got to make sure that we don't keep giving up those. So there's a little squibber, and it gets by him, but again, it's the game of the squib kick
he
here.
falls on the 29. Let's see
Yep.
where they spot it.
He was right at the 30. I could see him marking it at the 30. Now it's this guy who keeps moving it. Yeah, and then that's that's about fair where it was. All right, so Midland's going to have the ball on their just shy of their 30-yard line here. And like we said, it's 52-33, 5:30 to go in the third quarter. So Wildcats came out strong here, and now we've got to pick it back up. So
Yeah, 19-point lead.
right.
Really want to preserve that 17-point differential
Yes.
so we can host a playoff game.
And
I'd
so we've
rather play
got
a.
Harrington's looking.
get him.
He's just chucking in. That's got to be
That's got to be illegal.
illegal grounding. There's nobody over there.
And there's
illegal grounding.
Also, too many guys downfield.
Yeah. Oh, come on. That's
That
got
guy
to be
was-
intentional grounding. Illegal grounding. What the heck is that? Intentional grounding.
Yeah, they're talking about
Yeah,
it. but
come on.
Which one do you want to call?
He just chucked it over there. There was nobody over there.
There's
yeah!
finally.
Intentional grounding. Yes. That's a loss of down. So it's going to be second down. And, that's the way.
Yeah.
Is that a 10-yard penalty?
Oh.
That's the best thing is that it's a loss of down.
Loss of down's huge.
Yep.
Should be a 15.
And they're marking it. Yeah.
A 13-yard penalty, Karth.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
a 13-yard penalty,
That's
huh?
fine.
So they didn't know if it was a 10 or a 15. We're just going to march
They're
off 13.
Hey, man, why not? Yes. Good call.
The yard marker guy put it in the right spot, but not the ball people.
So that's going to be the ball's inside the 20-yard line. So Wildcats again now have to be smart and not let them get out of this. So Harrington's back. He's going to hand it off to Ballou, and it looks like that's
Going
going
to pick
to be
up a couple. Still going to be third and 20.
Is that Colton Welton there and on the stop? I think.
Yeah, I
got
don't know. I was
Ballou.
watching the secondary
Yeah,
guys.
54 is Welton.
We've
So-
gotten a lot more pressure on the quarterback this
Yeah.
half, so let's hope these defensive backs don't have to play defense for 20 seconds here on this next play. We can just shut it down, get the ball, go punch it in, and
So that brings up a third down. And we got twin receivers to the right and left. And here comes Kinnick. And they're going to throw it. And come on, how's
Yep.
7? Oh, man.
so there's going to be a late hit on Kinnick.
God, Kinnick.
So instead of taking the football back,
Jesus.
it's going to be a first down on 3rd and
And a
20.
play on Nolan Gates went over and God,
Great.
no win. Jesus. Wow. Nolan Gates did a good job. That ball hung up, and he knocked it out of the receiver's hands right as he caught it. Unfortunately, it's going to be a yep.
Roughing the passer.
And that's going to put the ball out at the Midland 34-yard line. But the worst thing is that it's a first down for the Eagles after they were down deep. So it's going to be 4:41 to go, 52-33. Wildcats up, 4:41 left to go in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. And again, probably in the second half, the only way, well, I guess not, just is that I can't imagine the penalty yardage here. So again,
A billion.
yeah, Harrington here comes, and they do that little screen to Ballou, and they're going to call holding this time. Good. Well, Kinnick's talking to that quarterback. I don't know if they're Kinnick just needs to go back and play defense. Quit talking to the officials. Quit talking to the other team. And so they handed off to Ballou. He picked up a few yards there, and but they're going to call holding. And so Welton's coming out. Braxton Davis is coming back in. And it's going to be 1st and 20. So we're down to 4:35.
Yeah, but 1st and 20 is not near as good as 4th and 20.
No. So twin receivers to the left and to the right, and it's going to be over the middle.
Coop was coming up. It was way
intended
overthrown.
for Ballou and way overthrown. And
yeah, I think one of those is Coop doesn't make a break for this
yeah, he was
guy,
going
and he
where
just
the
had his
guy,
head up.
yeah.
He probably has a pick there.
But good defense. 4:30 to go here. It's going to be 2nd and 20 now.
Just think, we got a whole quarter of football to go.
I know. Just think.
What could happen?
Yeah, so Ballou and Harrington in the backfield again. This time they just, double receivers to the right now, and they're going to have Ballou go out, so twin receivers to the left as well. And Harrington's looking, and he's going to chuck it, turn around, no win. Yeah, nice play.
Oh, we're not going to call a pass
No, they better not. That was good defense.
That was good defense.
That was good defense, and kind of overthrown him a little bit, actually. So now it is 3rd and 20. 4th and 20 is better, but 3rd and 20 is getting there.
Yeah, we had the last stop on 3rd and 20, but the penalty negated the good defensive play of the other 7 guys. So we'll see what happens here.
All right, so see what
if you're Midland, you got to be thinking just get what you can and then go for it on.
So they're going to go with the twin receivers to the left, and now the delay a game. Oh, they called a time. They're giving them a timeout. So that's their second timeout, and so they're only going to have one timeout
to go
left. So they used all 3 of their timeouts in the first half. So I know I just have, I did go to Midland here, and so there's there's some names I recognize from people I know. Egan House, I know his grandma.
Did you used to beat her in backyard football?
She's older than me. I don't know if she played sports or not. But I do recognize some of the names here, but I did run into one of your nemesis, Mr. Park.
I saw him down there.
My old softball coach and my accounting teacher, actually. It's crazy.
Might shock you. I didn't say hi on the way by. I just went to do my job.
You guys butted heads coaching junior high football, and Byers probably knows him because Mr. Park's the golf coach here at Midland, and he officiates. So anyway, it's kind of nice to always run into somebody. Now what are they calling now?
I mean, it's got to be a penalty, guys.
Right? You can't. They snapped.
Did they snap it before they blew the play?
I mean,
I think they're just going to get him for trying to snap it before the quarterback.
What's going on?
Got pine tar on his hands?
Probably. I mean,
they're getting him for not having his mouth guard in?
Good. And that's because that's the second time. The one time they told him to put it in, right?
But not a penalty?
I guess not. I mean, that doesn't make sense.
Well, your quarterback's coming out on 3rd and 20 now. You're going to put in your backup.
So Egan House is in there. That's the kid I said I know.
That's a hold.
Yeah.
Double pass.
Come on, get that, Josh.
Oh, it's going to be a catch and a touchdown, but there's a holding call. Max Arthur saw it.
There's a flag.
And he got by, and definitely going to be a holding call on that double pass. But
yes, they got it.
what a
Okay, you know what? they've done a good job of getting the calls that, and so now we got.
Well, no, Kurt, they haven't done a good job. They just done their job. There's a
I know.
difference
Yeah,
between
true,
doing
true.
your job and
Okay, so we can
you
still
know,
complain about the spots.
because everybody that's watching this game also saw
Well,
that
but they
hole.
missed the
So,
off the one play down there.
well, yeah,
on
that's what I'm
that
saying. They're not
touchdown,
doing
yeah.
a great job. They're just
Yeah.
doing their job.
Um.
So what?
So
Third and
that's gonna
30
be,
now?
Well. Yeah, third and 30. So I thought Josh had a pick.
I know it was kind
To
of
be honest, I thought he was going to pick it.
bobbled and juggled, and of course their receiver would come
Yeah,
down
of course.
with
I mean, it never fails when somebody's playing us. So
Yeah.
funny, 32 is the kid who I said I know his grandma. So he just came in and
it. He was the one that threw
yeah,
it.
he was the one that threw it. That was
Wow,
funny.
how mad are you if you're the backup and you
Yeah, and you just had a.
had a scoring play?
Yeah.
And
So now, the original quarterback Harrington is back in, and they're going to go triple tight receivers to the right, one receiver to the left, and he's looking over here to the left with Nolan, and that's going to be a. Come on, Cooper! Oh, he must have his mom's hands. She never played because his dad played baseball. His dad would have had that an over-the-shoulder catch.
I
And he
saw.
would have. That must be Allie. He's got Allie's hands. Allie was just a runner. She didn't use her hands. Mr. McLaughlin's up here shaking his head.
He told us to say that.
Yeah,
by the way.
he's Allie. I take everything back because she's given us food for every home game.
All right, 4th and 30.
All right,
Got
and
the
they're going to
punter out
punt,
there.
but again, it's the quarterback, so make sure he
Yeah,
punts.
well, they got a punt. Their center
And he's
flies
going to
down the.
punt it over to their sideline. That has to be 40. Okay, he's going to go down, and then he's going to run back up. It's got to at least be the 40. Oh, wow.
There we go. This
Yeah.
guy's walking it off. That's
Now
how
he's-
you do
yep,
it. That's
there
how
we
you
go.
do it.
So that was about a 15-yard punt.
Yeah,
I
wouldn't even have
think.
got the
Were they
first
at
down.
the 20?
Well, it was.
Are they inside? They were. I
I
can't
don't
remember.
know.
It might have been a
was-
20-yard punt if
They
they were
needed the
inside.
whole football field
Yeah.
for a first down. So
So-
Cats are going to take over.
After all of that,
I don't
all
think
these
Kinnick. I
penalties.
don't think Kinnick knew it was our ball. He was
Um,
back up to play
yeah,
defense.
So it's 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in the third quarter. It's been a long third quarter.
It's been a long
Third-
game.
33-52.
All right, Weber's going to take the snap. He's looking to get to the outside over the left side. Klosterman gives him a good block. He's hit by the linebackers. He's going to get pushed out after about a gain of 7. Nice job there for the Cats getting out in front, letting Weber get that speed going. We actually ran it to the wide side of the field
Yeah.
that time, so that was a.
I
Pretty
feel like
good.
in the first half we went to the short
We
side
did
quite
go
a
to
bit.
the short side
But
quite
I
a
mean,
bit.
but I just feel like now with the ball, we've been utilizing the strong side there.
Really be a big time make it if we can get this touchdown
Yes.
here, get a 2-point conversion, really try to solidify that 17-point.
Come on, Josh.
Ooh,
Oh,
Josh Lindsay's caught there, tried to go to the right side, wasn't much there, and
Nope.
got one
Lost.
paw on him and lost a
Lost
yard.
the yard, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
Midland's really doing a good job of pursuing to the gap and kind of just filling the holes, not necessarily
They're
making
coming
the
in
plays
behind
there.
us.
Well,
Like,
and they,
yeah.
they always send their weak side
Yeah,
guys
and
against
that's-
us.
Yeah, they're coming in and
I've-
they're just quick enough that. So we got 3rd and 5 here.
All right, it's going to Klosterman. He's kind of tripped up, but he's going to get close to the first. No, he's not going to get there.
He's
They push him a
about
little backwards.
halfway, but
So it's going to be 4th
maybe
after all
picked up
that.
a yard or so. So Wildcats are going to have it's 3 minutes to go here yet in the third quarter. Fourth.
Boy,
and,
what are you calling here, Karth?
Oh, you got to give it to Matt. You got to do something.
Matt or Josh? I'd look
Josh.
at
Yeah.
maybe power.
Yeah, that's
with
what I was
Josh.
thinking with.
Let Matt lead block.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here. Kinnick's in.
You got Max in here.
It's going to be a snap to Matt. They're going to
Oh,
go to
they're
the
gonna
weak
get to
side.
and he's got
and
the
he's
first
got
down,
the first
and
down.
he's gonna. He
And
knocked
he's
out
taken,
of bounds.
Yeah, taken
and that
down out
kid,
of bounds, but he's going to gain
Yep.
about 10. So
So good job by Matt. And except for he's going out of bounds, so stop the clock. Not such a good.
we got to preserve
play.
this third
Come on.
third quarter.
Yeah.
Getting-
This is like the first quarter when we were here against
It's
Cowee.
9 o'clock, so oh God, we should have saw how long this quarter
Well,
was.
it was. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, we got 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats at the 21-yard line.
It's going to be
He's gonna
Lindsey. He's going to cut back to the left. He's got some
The
room here.
Come on, yeah!
There's down the
Oh, he
sideline
ran
and
out of
stepped
ran-
out of bounds.
yeah.
Boy,
I think he had the first down, though.
Yeah, he's got the first
Yep.
down. So
I thought he had it.
Gain of about 12.
Yep.
He's real close.
Oh, they put it inside the 10,
Yeah, so it's going to be first
At
and
the 9.
goal.
From the 9, it looks like. Yeah, nice run by Josh. I don't know if that was a design
I think it
delay
was.
to
So
the right.
that's the counter to what we've been talking about
Right.
is he fakes that
He-
power
yep.
run and then cuts it
And
back
then-
to the weak
and-
side. And
And did a
boy,
good
if
job.
he wouldn't have stepped, he must
Yeah.
have just barely stepped on that line because he was
I think that kid
gone.
pushed him, and he just enough for him to lose his
And there
balance.
goes Matt.
And
He went the wrong way, I think.
Yeah. He's down. He was down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt needs to bring that in and quit doing that, man.
Was that that wasn't a pass though, was
No.
it? Wasn't supposed to be a pass, I think.
No, I think it just came out of his and he was down
Well, I
anyway.
mean, I
it
think-
doesn't even matter.
I think he ran the wrong direction because we
Right.
pulled unless they went against they were trying to run a counter against our
Mhm.
pulling guard there. Hard to tell. There was nobody out there to block.
Right.
And to be fair, I mean, it's equivalent to a naked boot. If they're going
Right.
to chase our guards all over, it's probably a good play call, but it doesn't look good when they
No.
didn't bite on it.
Yeah.
Um,
So second lost about a yard on the play.
it's going to go to
For
Max
Max.
Arthur. He's going to go up the middle. He's still churning
They're
inside the
oh,
5.
nice run by Max. He
Was
got
he
it
down
down
to about
about
the 2?
Yeah, 2 or 3 here. They'll probably mark it at the 6.
Fell forward for 9 yards,
yeah,
but they're going to only
back-
give him
back to
1.
6.
And they did move it back.
I
They moved it
told
back
you.
to the 4. He was way inside the 2. And they marked it back to where his
Well, that's
feet
all right.
were.
More time will go off the clock this way.
Well, not really.
So a minute to
3rd
go.
and 4 from inside the 5.
It's a minute.
2 plays to get 4 yards. They're going to run Matt Klosterman up the middle, and
And
he's in for a
touchdown.
touchdown.
Nice job. Nice blocking there by the line. And that was
Matt.
no, but who was leading the boy there? Got knocked down in the end zone. I couldn't tell who that was. So
I
Wildcat touchdown
I
there.
think it was Davis.
50 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter, and that's going to make it 58-33. And we've got, what are we going to do for our 2-point conversion, Max? Power.
Well, we don't
we got
necessarily
Cash
have
in
our
now.
biggest. It'll be
Nope.
sweep to the left
Yeah, and
here.
they got Kinnick's out.
There goes Cash. He's sweeping it to the
Oh, he
left,
got
and
through.
nobody hit
Nobody
the
blocked
first
the
guy up.
guy who
so
they probably should have tried blocking
yeah,
there.
usually, if you're going to run sweep, you block the DN, but we decided not to there, and Cash Weber takes a hit, loss of about 4. So no 2-point conversion for the Cats. What's that make it here?
So we've
58
got-
to 33.
Yeah. $35 or no 20
25.
25, yeah. So
So we haven't hit that continuous
No.
clock yet, but
but
we're getting
close and
getting close to that 17 point. Really
the
making
biggest thing is we just can't give up something quick.
Yeah.
You know, we got to make them we don't want them to score for sure, but we just need to make them like chew up some clock. We can't just let them do some
Yeah,
quick bomb and get a quick score and kind of get momentum. You know, we got to now. Obviously, they haven't been able to stop us once. I think they stopped us. We haven't punted yet. What's Colton Brown doing on the kickoff? That him? 53? Isn't that Brownie?
Yeah, it is.
What is he doing out there?
You don't usually put your starting guard on kickoff.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if somebody was.
Well, I know we're a little light on JV bodies. There's
yeah,
the kick.
He's going to
gonna-
pick it up. No,
Yeah,
he's
he's gonna
out.
fall
He's like,
down.
I think I'm going to
I don't think I want to get hit.
Yeah,
So what? That's our best.
that was a good one.
That's our best kickoff yet. It's going to be down about the 23-yard
yard
line.
Yeah, it's a good job. That was perfect.
I don't know what to do. I'm going to fall down.
Well, it's kind of one of those things. He's like, maybe I could go, but then when he saw it was all white shirts in front of him, he's like, maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick this up and get erased, so I'm probably going to just fall down. So Midland's going to start off here with empty backfield, 2 receivers to each side, 3 down linemen. They're going to look to throw a hitch route. It's caught. Oh, he's still on his feet, picks up the first down.
That's what we talked about. We got to make the plays.
Max Arthur gets him brought down after a gain of 14, but they're out to midfield, about the 37-yard line.
Be 1st and 10.
I mean, those kind of routes are going to be there against the zone, but to do that continue, and we got to make the tackle when he catches it.
Right away.
You
got
let him break a tackle and go for another 5-6 yards. But
right away, you got to make that.
If we keep him in front, make sure you tackle.
Yeah.
Not much hurt there. Gives up the first down.
So they're going with twin receivers, and they're taking away that. There's a hold right there.
Oh, we had the sack, and we missed them. All 3 guys. Is that Max Arthur? Max Arthur with a nice pursuit there.
Yep.
He kind of got.
I thought. So who was that? It wasn't Kinnick. It was somebody else.
It was both the defense. It was Kinnick. He's walking out now.
Yeah. We looked like we had him, and then he squirmed away, but we got him down there. And so that's the end of the 3rd quarter. So it's going to be 58-33 after 3 quarters.
So 25-point lead.
Yep.
If they score, we got to stop the 2-point conversion.
You probably could give a shout out.
Oh, whether you're a student just starting your financial journey or need a mortgage to suit your growing family, you can count on Heartland Bank for local decisions and fast, efficient service. So, not a real pretty start to the half, but the Cats are still on top. That's all that matters.
Yep. It's kind of been a weird game.
It's been a game.
You know, that was the one thing when we played Cowweed. It was kind of a weird game for like a quarter, and then it was like then we got
usually stuff sorts itself out.
This one's just kind of been a weird game the whole freaking game, man.
Well, when you got a team that's just playing the way they're playing with no huddle, just trying to launch it.
Yeah.
You don't get a real good rhythm sometimes. They did in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
But then, jump balls are 50-50 balls either way. Like that's going to run out sooner or later.
So it looks like their quarterback's out right here, number 6. So, oh no, that's not their quarterback. That's Blue. That's the guy who's usually back in there.
The up back.
On the up back, just kind of protection or he's run.
When they've done an empty set, we've had a lot better defensive pressure.
So it's still Harrington at quarterback, but double double. Oh, now they're going to call something.
False start.
False start. Yep.
They brought a guy in motion to make it trips to the right side, but
they had twin receivers to the left and right, and they had motion. That was Kress, and they're going to call false start. So we got 2nd down for the Eagles, and it's going to be
2nd and 12.
Yep, 2nd and 12 here. Ball's spotted on their own 35-yard line. So they're going to go with those twin receivers, and they're going to try it again. Receiver goes in motion, and now they're going to go. They had triple receivers, and he's going to, and he wants to throw
Davis,
it.
Get him.
Come on. Oh, Brandon Hinnick was behind the receiver over his head.
Yeah, Davis.
And then Davis was hanging all over.
Decapitated
Harrington. Yeah, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 12 from the Midland 35-yard line. Blue's still out here on the sideline. He's kind of did something with his leg, so we'll see what happens if he. So it looks like they're going to go with that twin package to the left and to the right. And no motion this time, and we've got picked off by Cooper McLaughlin. But they're going to say his knee was down,
and it was. He wanted it, but we'll take it. Well, that was a laser.
Hey, that was a laser. That was that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Ryan Turner said. Word on the street is that this quarterback can throw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Hey, that's got to be. Is that Coop's first pick on varsity?
Well,
I don't know.
He had.
Oh, he might have had one last.
Well, he had one in the end zone and 2-point conversion, but that doesn't go in the stats. Which I think is
he might have had one last year. So that's a good job playing center field on that coming up.
Yep.
And so turnover for the Wildcats. They're going to have the ball on their own 32-yard line.
Yep.
This is big right here.
And there's Matt. He's going to look to the right side. Stiff
Gets
arm.
around.
Goes out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Yep. This is a big play. Just 33-58, kind of demoralizing. You get, you have a team like this. We talked about it. They're coming in. They know this is their last game, chance to, hey, knock off one of the better teams in the district. They got off to a great start, but, when it's been a season where you've only won one game, sometimes when this kind of stuff happens and you start, you kind of just get in your head and it's like, here we go again. So we got to have the Wildcats score here and just not give them any chance.
They're offsides, right?
It almost looked like it there.
There's Cash Weber. He's got some running room. He's going to pick up
quick.
the first
Just
down.
Don't fumble. Yeah, nice job, Cash. 1st and 10.
Pick up 12 on the second down carry. So nice job, Weber, by being patient and then turning on the gas. Where are we at? 11:32 to go.
Come on, start the clock.
Well, they got to move the chains. So
okay.
the play clock shouldn't be running, right? Like.
Well, now I don't know why. I don't know. That's weird. So we got 1st and 10. Wildcats are in Midland territory at the Midland 34.
All right, looks like Lindsay in the backfield. It's going to be him taking the snap, and he's hit right away.
Yeah.
They just dove at our ankles and was able to make the play.
That was Elijah Baker. And that's going to be Josh lost a yard on that. So 2nd 11. Ball's going to be spotted.
That's the guy that was offsides.
Yeah. He's been kind of lining up.
Weird.
But he's right in front of you.
I wonder why you can make that play when you're offsides, huh?
So the clock's running. And there's a
goes
direct snap
Arthur
to
up
Max.
the middle, and
Go
he breaks
Max,
through.
Go Max.
Still going, and he's going to get brought down just shy of the first down.
Yep.
Gain of,
nice
10 there?
Yep.
Good run there by the senior fullback.
Yep.
We'll take it.
All right. 10:30 to go here. 58-33 Wildcats.
Midland's making some big changes here up front.
Keegan says Coop's greater than Mac. Ha like he said.
Easy. We all know that.
Coop for the pick. I'm glad Keegan's listening. Haven't heard anything from Owen. Hopefully he's listening. We know we usually have about 3 people out there.
Here goes Lindsay.
And there's the first
down. He's got the first down.
Don't
and
fumble.
Then some.
Yes, nice job, Josh.
He's going to go down inside the 20-yard line. Get that clock churning.
Yep.
It's exactly the drive we wanted. Just Wildcat football. Run it, run
Take
it, run
a little
it.
time off here. We're underneath 10 minutes to go.
Weber's going to bring the play in here. He's in the backfield with Klosterman and Arthur. Same 5 guys up front. Been doing the dirty work all year. Weber's got it. He's going to cut back up the middle. Not much there. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe
that
gets
number 1 is kind of he's the one who got the late hit call on Matt. He came in late there. I mean, they had they had Cash wrapped up, and he just comes in and plows them.
When you can't make a big play on your own, you do it when the whistle's dead.
Yeah, I guess. We should say Cash has come in offense and done a really nice job of filling in for Dashney, who has a leg injury. And Cooper McLaughlin's done a really good job of filling in on defense for Dashney.
Play clock's down to 5. We got to get moving here, Cats. Oh, Josh Lindsay gets the snap off.
Oh, they're going to call holding.
Probably not set would be my guess. I bet you they're going to say we weren't set.
Nope, holding.
Holding, that's even worse.
Yep. I know, it would have been better to say we weren't set because that would have been a 5-yard penalty. Holding's 10. Kinnick's down over there again. Beth's out there to check on him. So
that's going to clear the field here. And
it's going to be move us back 10 yards, so it's going to be 2nd. And was that first down?
I don't think so, no, because Cash ran it. I
Oh,
think.
yeah, Cash, and he lost a yard, so
So it's
And now this, yeah, and then that was,
now
okay,
Kinnick's
so
up,
second
walking
down.
off.
Yep. So second down here and probably a 21 or 20, I guess they're just saying 20. Cash, yeah, he ran and didn't gain anything. So second and 20 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted on the 28-yard line. And
Got to get inside the 9-yard line for a first down.
yep.
Really don't want to get this far behind on the chains, but
No. But it
hopefully-
is second down, so hopefully
Yeah.
we can get a chunk back here. We've got 3 plays to pick up 20.
here it goes.
And
It's Max
Max.
Arthur on the fullback sweep. Good block. Oh, stick with your blocks, Josh.
Yeah.
He's going to get
yeah.
down to the 21-yard line. If Lindsay would have kept his block,
Yeah, he's been
I think
a little
Max would
soft
still
on
be.
his blocking.
Yeah, he
He's
made
been
he
holding
made
him.
the block of the game early,
Yeah.
and then just now he's playing patty cake. Man, if he would have just kept running his feet,
Yeah.
Arthur probably gets the first
Yeah,
down.
he picked up 7,
or real
maybe
close
6
to
or
it.
7. So the
There was-
scoreboard says 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13. See what we can get here. If we can get a little bit of this back.
Chris Hansen's checked in for Kinnick. He's playing the tight end spot now.
We got Max and Matt and Cash in the backfield. So it's going
Now
to go to
it's
Matt.
Looking to pass to Hansen. He's got him if he can get it out to him. There's the catch on the
Chris!
1-yard line. Don't do anything crazy.
Oh, Chris Hansen has
Down
had
on the-
some big catches
Yeah,
this
down
year.
on the half-yard line.
Nice throw. Nice catch by Chris.
I'm going to call him the kicker. It's more fun to say
he's
the kick.
the kicker.
He's way better at everything else than he is kicking. But we're going to say for
The kicker
entertainment,
comes in and
the kicker comes in and catches a, what was that, a 20-yard,
yeah, it's
25-yard
not-
pass.
yeah. That was
Uh,
a nice catch, nice throw by Matt. He was a little behind Matt. He
You
was
know,
open.
The worst thing that he could have done there is reached for the ball.
I
and
know.
Like,
Yeah,
you got
tried-
4
yeah,
plays
yeah,
to get a
yeah,
yard.
yeah.
Max Arthur is going to get it. Nope.
Nope.
Josh Lindsay's got it. He hits it hard.
And he doesn't get in. Oh, one guy
Yeah,
says
okay.
touchdown over
One-
here. The other
yeah.
guy didn't.
So that's a touchdown for
Yeah.
the Cats. What's that going to make it? 31-point lead?
Not enough.
Not enough. I think Josh.
Yeah.
So 2-point conversion. Cats are kind of light on bodies today. We didn't dress quite a few guys. I think we're a little banged up, and
Well, we have a couple JV players.
a lot of those JV guys not even dressed tonight. So there's Matt Klosterman on the 2-point conversion. He's going to reach over and get that one pretty easy. I still can't see the scoreboard. 66-33.
All right.
Well,
This is more like it. This is kind of what I thought we would be seeing
yep.
at the beginning of the game. But, kudos to Midland. They've come out and they did some good things in the first quarter. And,
Yeah, we've really after that first quarter, we've outscored them, what, 40?
well, it was 20-20 at
yeah,
the
46 to 13.
Yeah,
so that's
more like
kind of what
we
we thought
Yeah.
we would see.
Yep. Yep. 7:26 to go here. Looks like Caleb's coming in to do some.
I don't care what kind of kick he does. Let's just not
Yep,
give up a
yep.
big play. That's the most important thing here. Oh, we don't have our starting offensive guard out there on kick coverage this time,
This
so
time.
probably
We do have that's Brandon.
there's the kick. It's gonna
Nice one. Oh, Seven's gonna pick it up at
he's
the 20.
out across the
then-
30, down at the 32. So
That
we'll
looks
take
like
that.
Nolan and Cash and
Caleb was there.
Brandon
Hennick.
All right, so they did get a little bit of a return there. I think we kind of outkicked our coverage a little bit. It got down there quick.
Yeah.
So Midland's going to take over on their own 32-yard line. Looks like Kinnick's back in. He went off for a couple plays on that last.
That's
Offense
too
possession.
bad because he would have been in the kicker spot there, but
Yeah, he would have been one getting that touch or that long pass. So we're going to have Harrington. Oh, that guy's lined
He's
up
way
off
offsides.
sides. What the heck? That's right. How do they not see that?
He was 2 yards past the football.
Oh my God. Wow, that's like the official is literally standing right there.
Yeah, like don't you usually check with the official if you're a wide receiver?
That guy's saying, "Hey, thanks for not calling that."
Yeah, no
penalty
joke.
on us.
Oh, it's his back foot that can't be passed. Like, yeah.
So they get the ball up here.
Oh, he's still over the line.
Like they're leaning their helmet. Like,
oh, go
Come
get
on,
it,
get it.
Nolan. Go get it.
Ooh.
Ooh. There's a pass to
yeah, you don't
number
have to touch
7,
him.
Nolan Gates, in good coverage.
Yep,
If
overthrown.
it wasn't quite as overthrown, Nolan would have had himself an
Yeah,
interception.
that was way overthrown. So pressure from Kinnick Weiss. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on the Wildcat 36-yard line. We're down to 6:37 to go. 66-33 is the score. Wildcats up.
If this kid lines up off sides again for the third,
No,
look
this
at
time-
his foot.
Now he's behind.
No, look at the little lines. The ball's at the hash and his foot's
No,
over the hash.
he wasn't. This is a designed run. Now they're okay. They're good. They're good.
You know what? Maybe Midland's field isn't painted right.
Yeah, there you go.
That's something I didn't take into consideration.
So it looks like Harrington's starting to run the ball a little bit. That looked like a design run to me anyway. Didn't really look like he was looking downfield much.
All right, right here, not 46,
Okay.
the 36, this sideline hash compared to that next one out there.
Well, look, this line's crooked right here.
I know, that's,
So,
I don't know. Is that
Yeah.
offsides if they can't paint a straight line on a
Yeah.
field?
yeah, that's the one thing. So they got twin receivers to the right and to the left. Harrington's underneath the center, and he's just
Quarterback sneak.
Nick.
Oh, we had it blown up.
and he really doesn't get
He
anything.
spun off. I don't
He
think.
spun off.
I
He
think he's gonna be
bounced off.
They're giving him the first down.
Where was it spotted?
Holy moly!
Well, wherever we get tackled, they take it back to.
Yeah.
s-
Even have it spotted on the first down marker yet.
Yeah.
No way! Did they?
Dang. All right, so it's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 5:30 left to go. The ball's on the Eagle 31-yard line.
These guys quit, and the game still got a whole quarter to play. There's two guys.
Oh, that number 1 never got set. He was moving towards before.
I don't know if you guys can hear this. I'm banging my head against the wall.
Wow, there should have been at least 2 procedure calls right there on that last play.
Just do your job.
Yeah. Well, so much for me saying that they were doing a good job.
Yeah. Ever since
Yeah,
then,
I know.
this is all your fault.
So 5:16 clock stops. Half the time, I swear to God, when it goes out of bounds, they don't stop it. And then sometimes when it goes out a lot, then other times they do stop it. So they did stop it this time. So 5:16 to go, 66-33. And they're going with twin receivers to the right and to the left. Harrington's in the backfield in the shotgun. And he's going to be looking to the and he
Way
Braxton
thrown.
did a good job of getting his hands up, and that pass was
Way
more of a
behind the receiver.
timing thing, and it was, I don't know, the timing wasn't there. And so incomplete pass. Owen was listening in, but he's going to bed. He's getting up
Oh.
early to go duck hunting.
I would probably do anything other than watch this right now. I'm
So
so frustrated.
5:11 to go. And again, twin receivers to the right and to the left. Harrington's in the backfield by himself, and he's just going to run.
Oh, Davis was there.
And that got knocked. Braxton's like, what's going on? How's that not something? But
So the scramble there gets the
yep,
first down.
gets him
as
the
they get
first down.
right out on the 10-yard line. I think Cooper McLaughlin's the
Yep,
one that pushed
well,
him out. Well,
he
Cooper
slowed him
missed
down,
him,
and
then
then
Matt pushed him out.
pushed him out. So it's going to be just shy of the 10-yard line. So it's actually
good,
1st
yeah,
and
so
10.
So
they
they'll
can
get
still
they'll
get a
give
fir-
they'll give him a first down no matter what happens after this.
So we're down to 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, and again, twin receivers to the right and left. Harrington's looking. Here comes Braxton.
He's got-
There's Colton Welton's
Welton's
got
got him
him,
wrapped
and
up.
they're gonna.
He's
He's
gonna
probably
get a
gonna
couple.
pick up 1 or 2. He drug Colton a couple yards there. The kid's kind of a bigger kid.
Yeah. and he hit the hole full speed,
Yep.
and Walton just grabbed
A
on.
good
and
job on the defense. The coverage has really been pretty good tonight on this since the first quarter. So they spotted at the 9, so it's going to be 2nd and 8, I guess, 2nd and 8. And again, just lining up in that twin receivers to the right and left. Harrington in the backfield by himself. And he's looking. Here comes
Davis.
Braxton. And he's running, he's looking, and he's going to come back to the middle of the field.
Tipped.
A nice job by Matt reading that.
Yep.
And 7, Kress was standing there. I don't know if Matt wouldn't have gotten there. There was a couple other guys close, but I don't know if they would have gotten there. And
he was right in the middle of
and,
3 guys.
Matt read the quarterback, just like Gary Dolphin says, read the quarterback's eyes, and
Matt was.
and
I think Matt was trying to get an
a
interception.
pick, but it was pretty high. But he did a good job of tipping it, and it surprised it didn't deflect right into his
into
hands.
somebody else.
I mean,
That's what probably should have happened.
That's what happened here against Cal Wheat.
Yep.
And so that's going to be third down and 8. And they're going to go ahead, and he's
There's a
rolling
hole.
to the
Look at
right,
this- look
rolling
at
to the
this
right,
jersey.
rolling to the right, rolling to the right, and he throws it out of bounds.
They just had Colton Welton by the
Yep.
the
They're
collar
not
of
gonna
the
call-
jersey.
It's getting late for these guys, Cody. What are you talking about? It's 9:30.
Well, they haven't done their job in 3 quarters. They can't be that tired.
So now it's gonna bring up 4th down and 8 from the 9-yard line. 4th down and 8 from the 9-yard line. Wildcats need a big play here. We're at 4 minutes to go, exactly 33 to 66. And again, they're going to go with twin receiver. Oh, he
fumble.
drops the ball.
Get
Here
him,
comes
Davis. Get him,
Braxton.
Davis. Yeah!
Woo! Nice play. The
Davis
quarterback.
is flexible. We'll allow it. That was a loss of 17?
Oh, yeah. That was nice. The quarterback was rolling out. Braxton beat his guy, put pressure on the quarterback, and he dropped the ball, picked it up, and just wasn't able to do anything. And Wildcats are going to take over. Big play. Plus, it was spotted at the 9, so now the Wildcats are actually going to have it 1st and 10 on the 22.
Yeah, we'll take
So
it.
we'll take that. That turned into a big play. So Wildcats turn away the Eagles, and it's 3:53 to go,
Surprised they didn't call
66-33.
pass interference. There's the snap to Lindsey. Not much
he's
there.
gonna-
Now he breaks it outside. He's off
Josh
to the
is
races.
gone.
Bye-bye.
See ya later.
Good night. Don't touch anybody,
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah.
And there's
There's
Lindsey with
yes.
60.
That was at the
58
22-yard line,
yards.
I said. 22-yard line. So let's listen to the announcer, and he'll tell us.
I think it's 58 yards by my math, Garth.
All right. The announcer must have quit announcing. Oh.
Oh, he's going to say 59,
59.
but, well,
We'll give
not
it-
from the 22 it ain't, guys. 58.
Well, you know.
That's all right. He's got everything else right tonight. The officials probably don't
Yeah.
even know we snapped the ball. Here's the 2-point conversion as the Cats starting to pile it on here in the
Yep.
second half. 72-33 with 3:40 to go.
Yep.
We'll take it.
We will take it.
I want to see that fullback sweep again here. What do we got? There's the fullback
there.
dive, and
he's in.
yeah, he's way in.
Yep.
Midland kind of starting to give up, I
Yep.
think. Finally started to break their will, which
Yes.
took longer than we hoped,
Yeah.
but
I mean, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing is you get this kind of a team, you're like, yeah, you do
Yeah.
come out. And they did some good things in the first quarter. They were able to execute. Maybe it was a breakdown on us or they had some good plays. But a team like this, when you're like the better team, you should win. You just can't give these teams like
Yeah.
hope. And we gave them a little too much hope in the first
Yeah.
quarter.
usually that hope, has been running out after about 3 possessions,
Right.
but not so
And
much.
but kudos to them. But then kudos to the Wildcats after that first quarter, not anything what we wanted. We talked about how at 20-20 we start over. It's a 3-quarter game, and Wildcats started putting things together in that second quarter, and then they've come out and pretty much dominated this fourth quarter. So
On the bright side, our center still has a touchdown, so we got that on that first play.
yeah, Nolan, the center.
I bet nobody else is center scoring touchdowns on kickoff return tonight.
And
All right,
the guy, I
couple of
see
new
Cole
bodies.
is sixth.
Is that Heasty?
Yeah.
There's a kick. Fielded at the 28-yard line, and he just goes down. So we'll take that.
That's number 22. Probably the best idea.
Yeah.
Rylan Graves. So it looks like we've got some subs in. I see Jarek out there.
74-33.
Yep, I see Jarek.
I see Jarek is
That's
the only sub.
sub.
Well,
Good
Josh
for him.
Lindsay, I suppose.
Josh has been out there all night.
Well, no, because Hennick played the whole first half. So.
Well, Josh has been out there the whole night too. He's been at the other safety or else corner. Jarek had a great game last week. He got to play on defense pretty much the whole game, and he was wreaking some havoc up there.
Ooh,
and
nice push there,
yep.
but
and now we're
Lindsay's going to get stiff arm, and he's
Josh.
going down the sideline, and he's
come
going
on.
to score a touchdown.
Well, just right when if Josh instead of going for his legs, if he wraps up and just pushes them out of bounds, he let him, and then the other two guys just had bad angles and couldn't get him. So, then I see a flag.
There's our unsportsmanlike conduct.
On us or them?
Well, it's going to be on Davis.
God. What did he? I didn't see what happened.
Touchdown's good. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Jesus.
Central City.
That's just not very smart. Not very smart.
Yeah, because now they're going to kick off from the 40.
Yeah.
They were going to onside it anyways, but now they're for sure going to onside it.
39-74, for God's sakes, just let's get the game over with. God. Just just not knowing what's going on. So we've got an injured Eagle out there. I don't know, they're just talking to him. He's not moving much. So number 23 slowly getting up.
I'm not sure what the injury is. They're maybe pointing down to a leg, but
nobody seems to want to do anything. I don't know if they've got a trainer or not. I'm surprised Beth hasn't come over there, but
I think she's got her hands full on our sideline. So
who's she taking care of over there?
Well,
There's somebody on the ground, but I don't even
Hennick.
see Beth. She doing, there's 23's coming off. That's Blatant Knapp, the injured Eagle, coming off. So Midland will go for their 2-point conversion here, or 1 point. I don't know what they're going to do. And then they'll be kicking off.
Back-to-back big runs for both teams. Leads the touchdowns.
What you want to see. So much for the running clock. It's not the way you want to end here after you've pretty much dominated the whole second half. So they're just going to go for the extra point, kicking it. And so that's going to be Harrington. And
blocked by Kinnick Weiss and caught. Oh, man.
Was that Kinnick? Or
Kinnick blocked it. Max
caught it.
I wish
they could
man.
run it back for
I
like
don't know.
a safety.
That's a dumb high school rule.
Yeah, I don't know. We talked about that because there was
Cooper had an interception.
Yeah,
and he had a clear path to the end zone.
And then
I don't know why you can't. You can do it at every other level of football, but not.
Give him a safety.
Yeah, not at.
So block the extra point. And
kicking off from the 35-yard line.
So 2:39 to go here, 74-39. Wildcats, again, personal foul. So they're going to be kicking off from the 35-yard line. So it'll be interesting to see do they just kick it in the end zone or do they try to squib it? I mean, at this point, they're.
What do we got for time?
It's 2:30.
So we can't. Well, how many timeouts? We can take knees now, can't we? They've been using them.
They've only got one timeout left. They got one timeout left.
So we can't quite start taking knees. We need a first down, and then we can start taking knees.
So,
although I'm not sure with that 35-point rule, does it have to get back within 20-something before it will still be continuous? I don't know. I'm guessing onside kick's coming.
I mean, here's a big one that you do want to recover just for the sense that it is such a short field. You want to just fall on it and get this game over with. Don't give them any hope here. And then they're going to go ahead and kick it
Out of bounds.
out of bounds. So how do you do? So did we get the ball? I just say take the ball to 25.
Yes,
I mean, let's just get the ball to 25. Let's not mess around because they're still going to be kicking off at the 40. So just take the ball to 25. Don't have to worry about falling on the ball or this or that or the other thing. And I think that's what the Wildcats are going to do, it looks like.
Looks like the JV offense
This
is
coming in. Looks like I see Jarek. I see Chris.
I can't tell
No,
who's
that's
in the
not
backfield.
really. It's just Jarek they're getting in there. They really don't. The only other would be like Max. What is going on? Why can't we get this figured out? We just want the ball to 25 freaking yard line. Why are they not giving it to us at the 25? Why are they putting it at the 15? Now they're putting it at the 10.
No, it's not at the 10.
What is that? Why? What is going on?
The officials don't know the illegal
should-
kick rules.
It should, well, should be the 15 for God's sakes.
What? Turner, are you up here? Great.
Why are we at the 10-yard line?
Okay. There's a snap to
Chris.
Chris Hansen.
The kicker.
The kicker was lined up at fullback this time. He had a long
Yeah, he had that
long catch earlier
yeah.
from the tight end spot. So
So the clock's running at 2:27 there. We pick up.
we got 5 yards there.
We're mystified as to why we have the ball at the 10. It didn't go in for a touchback. It clearly went out of bounds. So
Yeah, they threw the flag. I
and
mean,
we didn't make them re-kick. So to me, when we kicked it out of bounds at the beginning of the game, they got it at the 20-yard line or the 25-yard line.
25, yeah.
So why are we at the 10? It doesn't even make sense. So he picked up, good run there by Chris, picks up about 6, so it's going to be 2nd and 4.
And there's
That's
a
not
long
what we
snap.
want.
Fumbled, and boy, did Lindsay get on
Yeah,
that on the
Josh
1-yard
has
line?
it. God, come on, guys. Catch the ball.
I think it was a snap to our fullback. It
And
went off his hands and
Jesus.
popped it up. And
Let's just finish the game here with the people that need to be in to finish the game.
yeah, this is what happens sometimes. You
Yep.
get these JV.
Yep.
Minute 30 to go.
Well,
39.
Ball on the half-yard line.
Jesus.
So what? Third and 20 after the botched snap.
Oh, I still don't know why we're at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, oh yeah. If we had the ball spotted where it should have on the illegal kick,
Yeah,
it
I don't
been,
understand. And
we
no,
wouldn't be
nobody's
snapping it from our half-yard line here.
Yeah.
All right, who's got it? Josh. Josh has got it. He's crossed the 5, and he's going to go down about the 9-yard line. So, what, 3rd and 11? 4th and 11? 4th down already?
4th and something.
Yeah, it is, because we had a run, gain
Yeah.
of 5, loss of 9, or loss of 10, and gain of 9. So
Yep. So it's 4th down and 12.
we might see our punt unit.
Yep.
Maybe.
But here's the thing, there's 30 seconds left. So now
yeah,
at this
17 on
point,
the play clock. Take the
you could take a 5-yard penalty, right? There's 7, 6, 5, 4. Do you take a timeout and punt, or do you just take the penalty?
Yeah, I gotta take the
they're gonna
timeout.
Take timeout. So we got it all the way down to 14 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't
so-
think we can run around in that
No.
short of a field for 14 seconds.
Well, maybe Matt could. I
Maybe.
wouldn't put it past him, but
Maybe run around and then punt it? I don't know.
yeah, there you go. Do the whole Australian punt thing,
Yeah,
rugby
punt.
style here. So it's 4th and 12 on the Wildcats. Not the way we wanted it to end here.
What's the score?
It's 74 to 39.
I just wanted to do the math to see if they can like get within anything that matters, but 74-29,
39.
39.
Yeah.
Okay, so 30. Yeah, they ain't gonna get within 17. So
No. All right. So this should be the last play of the game,
Nope.
maybe. But
They'll-
they have to
it'll
punt because it's a
stop.
dead ball, yeah.
Yep, it'll stop and they'll get a snap it.
Yeah, so they'll do a Hail Mary, probably.
Fake punt from your own 9-yard line, Brett Bielema.
So it looks like it's going to be Caleb Walker back to do the punting. And he gets a nice punt, goes straight up in the air, and kid
Fumbled,
misses.
and
Yeah,
Nolan Gates gets
Gates
it.
picks it up. he recovers after he kind of muffed it.
Yep, he got
so
one back.
that was Kress, the receiver, and he misses the punt, drops it, and Nolan Gates is there, heads up, and he falls on it. And so that is going to be the end of the game. So 74-39, Wildcats get the victory.
Well,
We didn't really talk about playoff stuff, really.
Well, I can try to pull my stuff. I think it comes out tonight. They used to do, you know, it would be out by
79.
midnight, and then they kind of went to this thing where they say, oh, we'll have it out by 10 o'clock Saturday morning. But I think it's back to midnight.
74-39.
So I guess that's going to – I'm assuming Edco won. I don't remember who they played, but it was somebody not great. And even if we tied, they had the head-to-head. So we aren't going to win the district. We aren't going to share the title. We couldn't force a 3-way tie because Springville had 2 losses. But with that win, that should seal us a home playoff game next week.
Friday night at home.
There's a whole lot of math to it, and I
Yeah.
used the entire whiteboard and mapped it out the other day. Of the 6, there's 6 total second place teams that get to host.
Yeah, we kind of talked about it.
It's all determined from you know, your scoring margins and all that stuff. And we were the number 1 scoring margin for second place teams as of last week. Ours is not going to go down. Everybody else's could have gone up.